So this is Rogue Survivor. We've had this on the stream a few times before, but it's been years. Recently, though, I've had a hankering to come back to it, and I can't exactly say why, but it is a great game. Even though it never got completed and it was abandoned by its creator years ago, it's probably my favourite roguelike. And let's not start the roguelike versus roguelite discussion. Probably my favourite if we're not counting FTL. But after a while, the game does get a bit samey, so I want to put a twist on it, which again we've done before, but it's too damn good, we're doing it again. We're playing Murderbingo. I have imported the names of all the subscribers and the patrons to the channel and shoved them into this game. And what we're going to do is, well, we're going to be playing as normal and trying to survive, but we will be going through and trying to murder as many of them as possible. And this is means to an end. You yourself can grab a bingo card. There's a link in the title of the stream. It's ddrjake.com/bingo.html. Shove in your Twitch username there, and you will be getting your own unique bingo card. Damn well better be unique. There's probably millions of combinations for it. And whenever we kill somebody, if they're on your bingo card, cross them off. And if you manage to make a bingo, which is a full horizontal, vertical, or diagonal line, then you win. And the first winner is going to get a lovely 20 quid Steam gift card right out of my own pocket, because they don't really do gift cards in Sweden, and I found them here in Scotland. Decided to pick some up so I can use them for nefarious things like Murderbingo. Franconians saying that they managed to get Shadow, Dougal, and a certain fan. Well, here's the thing. If you can persuade me to raise my gun against people in the game, it might just help out your bingo card. And we will not reset the bingo cards. If I die in-game, we're going to restart, and you will keep your bingo card going, and we will keep going until we have some winners. So let's get going. If you're unfamiliar with the game, it's going to become very apparent very quickly how it works. So we start a new game, we play with corpses and infection, so that we can get infected and die. We're going to play as the living. I'm not interested in playing undead. And gender doesn't matter. We'll just go, well, actually it does matter. Male gets us more hit points, so goody goody, but less defense. And our random skill, well, we'll take it random, we'll start agile. Great, let's get into it. So, welcome to Rogue Survivor. Who are we? We are Goosed91. We've woken up in our bed, our stats seem to be fine, and we have started out in District Delta 3. We can press, I think, I? Yeah, I gives us the layout of the city here. D3, first port of call is always the police station. We want to go to Echo 5, so that's down 2 and right to the 1. That's fine. If we go there, we can learn some information that you have to learn early in the game, which is where the Char Underground facility is. Otherwise, the person who knows that's going to die, and it's a blind shot in the dark to find it. So, you're in the city, you move around on it, turn at a time, you pick up items that will aid you in keeping alive. Hit points, if they reach 0, you're very dead. Otherwise, stamina, food, sleep, sanity, infection. Very simple stuff. Zergle is starting right next to us. And if you've got Zergle on your bingo card, well, I'm very sorry to say that we are completely unarmed and probably not going to be in a position to kill Zergle. We've also got Worm over there. Again, we're unarmed. Also, murdering isn't free. I mean, for one, you have to kill them. And secondly, if you do murders, policemen will notice that you're a murderer and hunt you down. We've got Dodsan. Right, early on it's not going to matter who we're running into because we are not equipped for killing. I do hope that we will be equipped for killing soon enough. But for now we're going to migrate, although no, there's a lot of burning cars in the way. Might try into the basement here to see if there's anything good. No, there's just a rat there, so we're going to run away from the rat because we are starting out very low leveled on everything. So many unrecognized names on my bingo card, says Baron. Yeah, there's a lot of subs that sub in and then don't really say or do anything. There was a little bit of a temptation for me to rinse out all the people that would be unrecognized, but that would be a little unfair, right? Some people like to just completely lurk and not be acknowledged in any way. And, well, I suppose it sucks to be them because today they are getting acknowledged. They are getting outright murdered in this devious game of Murderbingo. So, where are we right now? We're in a business district, which is one of the worst districts to be in. There are no good supplies to be had. We are running around, just nothing to our name. We've run into a skeleton. Skeletons are nothing nothing fancy. You can just rip them apart with your bare hands. Let's get out of this district, though. We need to find... This is more like it, a shopping district. Let's go. Hey, it's Dark Young! And if he's here by now, that means he crushed his week of one-shot challenge. I'd expect nothing less from the man. Right, we finally got ourselves an item. It's a flashlight. We turn that on in our field of view, or field of vision, or whatever you want to call it. It's going to increase by 1. Very handy for seeing threats before they see you, especially if those threats are armed. And this we're also going to need groceries. Managing your food and your sleep are 2 of the most important things, and we're nyeh on both of them right now. So we're going to chow down on the groceries and keep on going. And, well, we've ran into this thing here. It's a shambler. Pretty much all the zombie enemies can only hurt you if you're right next to them. So, generally speaking, if you keep your distance from them, you'll be fine. You can close doors on them, although some of them can open doors, and early on, see, everything's nice and intact. As the game goes on, everything's going to get broken to hell and back. Okay, this is promising. Even though we're being chased by Shambler here, we can run into the sporting goods store, grab ourselves a couple bits of rifle ammo, and hopefully find a rifle as well. Every 12 hours, we're going to level up, and then we get to choose skills. I'm always hoping for Hauler. We don't have Hauler. In fact, most of these suck. I'm going to go for Tough to get myself some extra hit points, and that should be fine. Okay. Well, I got myself a bat here, but I was hoping for a gun, and I have found a gun. Excellent. That's going to make murdering and not murdering a whole lot easier. So we grab ourselves a gun, and we get out of there. It would also be very nice to find some medicine. So it would be very swell if we could find ourselves a medical shop. Shopping districts are the best. The problem is they get looted by others. And, well, then there'll be nothing left. There's Ionshiks. And although we have a gun, they have a crossbow, and it will be potluck whether or not one of us kills the other. However, there's Dark Galthazar. They have got a huge hammer, which they would kill us with. But I'm thinking we might want to get our murder spree off to a good start. What do we have? Ionshiks, Trucker the Bana, and Dark. Ooh. You tempt me. True Cult says that guy is on my list. Well, what's it worth to you, True Cult? What's it worth to you? They're not making it worth my while, so we're going to let them live for now. I'm going to try and hunt down something. Since I don't have Hauler, my inventory slots are very limited right now. So this is my inventory right here. Now we got a flashlight, some groceries, gun, lots of ammo. And now I've picked up a huge hammer, because a huge hammer is great for breaking down doors. I'm going to do that right now, because I bet there's something good in here. Oh, there's plenty good in here. Get out of my way. Guns and ammo. Unfortunately, we just got guns and ammo, so that's of little concern to us. I would really like to find a medical shop, or just medicine in general. There's a bit of food here. I'm just going to gulp it and go. Oh, this place has a lot of stuff with my name on it, including some much needed bandages. We're going to grab those bandages, get ourselves some health back, and there are also some magazines here. I'm going to grab those and read those. Reading things helps preserve your sanity. Sanity is there to prevent you from just camping in one place for the whole game and, well, not really doing anything. If your sanity goes down, you kind of lose control of your character and they start screaming and stuff. There's a medical store over here. I'm going to head over there, but first I'm going to admire that there's a corpse here of Prodigy. We did not kill Prodigy, so they don't count towards our bingo card. The only things that count are deaths by our hand or that of our followers, which we don't have right now. Frankenstein and the Devis are there. Tempting. Where's all the medicine in this medicine shop? JJ Ho-Ho is on my list, says Kaladin. Well, what's it worth to you? Well, if we find them, that is. Just trying to keep my health topped up here. And although I would love to grab that medikit, I'd rather have more bullets. So that's fine. We will make do with this. I would love to find some anti-sleeping pills because we're going to need to sleep very soon, and I do not want to be caught off guard like that. Sadly, there are no such pills, so we're just going to have to shamble our own way over to Echo 5, the police station, We'll go down south and hope for the best there. Now, if your sleep bar, that's the blue bar on the top right, drops below that threshold, there's a little marker there of a threshold, you are going to move slower, and you do not want to move slower. The one big advantage you have in this game over the zombies is that, generally speaking, you are faster than they are. Now, we need to find the police station. Sadly, since it's raining, it's harder to see. GS's general store, there could be anything. Could even be those pills that I'm after. Is that someone who's asleep? Robocop is sleeping. Now, people who are asleep take double damage when you hit them. I think it's time for our first bit of murder bingo. We're going to come right up next to them. We're going to press Shift E. Is it Shift E? Is it Control E? There it is. We're going to mark them as our personal enemy. And it is time to splat! Huge hammer is one of the biggest, heaviest weapons. It does break, however, but it deals terrific damage. So if you had Robocop on your bingo card, strike them off, because we just squished them in their sleep. That, well, I like to think that's how it goes, but not all of our targets are going to be sitting there just sleeping away for us to destroy. But I can steal their stuff. I do like stealing stuff. I'm going to eat the groceries I have. I'm going to steal their hunter vest. I'm going to ditch my torch. And I'm going to grab their canned food. All in all, a good haul for us. But we are getting pretty tired ourselves. Now, a bit of a downside there is that now the police are going to be on to us. And unfortunately, we're entering the police station right now. I think, regardless of that, I am going to take a risk and sleep here. I'm going to close the door behind me. I'm going to smash this thing here. I'm going to grab a wooden plank out of it, and I'm going to barricade the door behind me. Now this is bad because I'm in a bit of a dead end here, but I'm going to just come through all of this into this very safe looking room, which doesn't have anything that I wanted in it, but too bad. And we are going to sleep. Yeah, I'll feel a bit better if I sleep with this barricaded as well. So let's smash some of this stuff. Grab ourselves some extra planks and barricade that door. And now let's take a good long nap. Hope you enjoyed your time travelling, says Baskinger. Well, it's not over yet. I need to get myself back to Sweden one way or another. So we had a nap there. If you sleep on something comfortable like a bed or a bench, or if you have certain skills, you can regain health as you sleep. But we're 35 out of 36. We're okay. So we restored all of our sleep. We got a bit of hunger. We got a bit of insanity. But otherwise, we're a-okay. So let's grab our food back. Let's destroy the barricade that we set up. So it was fine. Nobody followed us in here. Something that you don't see as a survivor, but you see if you play as the undead, is that when you travel around, you leave behind a stink. It dissipates faster in the rain, but the zombies can see that stink and follow you. And that's scary stuff. Now, it would be really handy if somebody in chat is keeping track of everybody we kill, regardless if it's on the murder bingo card of theirs or not. Because I certainly won't. That's beyond me right now. So this is why we made our way to the police station. There's somebody here. The prisoner who should not be is calling you from their cell. Listen, I shouldn't be here. Cops won't listen to me. You look clever. Push the button, end of the corridor. Open the cell. I'll tell you where the Char underground facility is. We need to know that. Otherwise we're going to be searching blind for it. Now I think I can just smash this down. No, the iron gate is unbreakable. I thought they made them breakable, but I guess not. So we open this up, and then, there we go. As promised, I'll tell you the big secret. The Char underground offices in District Delta 4. We want to go there eventually, but not right now. It is swarming with high-level monsters. Unfortunately, the prisoner who should not be has now evolved into a zombie prince, one of the strongest undead in the game with 240 hit points. We could sit here and fight it, or we could get the hell out of here. Grand Gobbo Barb will be a noble sacrifice. So what you can do is press R to toggle run, which makes you move twice as fast, but consumes stamina like nobody's business. I'm getting the heck out of here. Grand Gobbo, you go and deal with that. Actually, Gobbo, you know how it is. Nothing personal, but you've got to die. People that die only count for your bingo card if we kill them. So, let's go and kill them. So, we have now marked them as a personal enemy, otherwise they wouldn't get targeted. And then, how do you target again? I've forgotten, is it T? No, it's F. F for fire. Fire at a target, 71 chance to hit. Pop. And toggle to you. Pop. And how about one more? There we go. We have murdered Grand Gobbo Barb. Unfortunately, that opened up a chance for the zombie prince to close the distance on us, and not only can this guy hurt us, he can also hit us with infection, which you can only clear with special pills or very rare, well, those themselves are very rare, but also medikits, which we don't have. So, Grand Gobbo Barb, if you had them on your list, tick them off, because they are very dead, and we are very out of here. All these people, yeah, they're going to have to tangle the zombie prince down here, unarmed. Too bad, but that's their problem. Let's go. Let's keep our gun reloaded and get out of here. So we've just unleashed a very powerful foe in this district, and we're giving it the whole not my problem approach. Infection is certain death if not treated. I think it gets worse and worse and drains your hit points, so always try to stay on top of infection. We're currently at 0 because we haven't been hurt by anything other than a stinky skeleton. So we've got the hauler stat available. I almost always go for it no matter what if it's available, because extra inventory slots is king. So there we go. Now we can carry more than 10% extra. Uh-oh, so this is a little bit of a problem. There's a policeman here. Cop Von Douglas, police officer. Since I have committed 2 murders, as it says down here, I am suspicious to the police. And he has a shotgun. So we need to just get our running boots on and leg it past him before he starts looking at us a little too closely. There is a mechanic called suspicion in this game, and that is what makes living beings aggro on you. So bikers will aggro on you unless you're wearing their colours. Cops will aggro on you if you've murdered, and there's some like gang members that will aggro on you regardless. So what do we have here? Oh god. Naffle there is a woman, an armed woman with a fully loaded pistol, and they're being led by a cop. So that's pretty bad news to me. I'm going to close this door, wait a little bit and hope that they move away, because the cop will likely aggro on me. He's also hungry. People who are hungry... Oh god, I don't like the way you're moving there. Could you guys just go away? Okay, screw it. Let's just... Uh-oh. There we go. So, Corporal Snap Boogies is saying, hey, you're wanted for 2 murders, and we just got shot. And if I don't leg it, we're gonna get shot to death. Get away. Oh yeah, let's see if I can close that door and get some distance. Those people are now aggroed on me, and they want to kill me. And they damn near succeeded. I'm gonna smash this thing down. Grab some planks. And barricade this door. And we're gonna wait it out a bit and hope that they just go away for a bit. Okay, a loud bash wakes you up. Oh god, I hope they're not bashing their way in here. If they do, we are very dead. Because both of them are armed, and whilst we are armed, we also have no health. Uh-oh. Oh god. Oh god. Is it them? Is it them? Maybe it's the zombie. It could be the zombie. Is that you? Oh god, no, it's Corporal Snap Boogies who's gonna kill us! I mean, I could shoot him, but I have a funny feeling he's gonna survive and kill us. Well, gotta try. Come on, they're missing us! Yes! We've murdered Snap Boogies and survived. Now, you might think Naffle is a problem, but Naffle was only hostile to us because they were being led by the cop. With the cop dead, we're okay. And if you had Snap Boogies on your bingo card, cross them off because they're very dead. Now, a slight problem is that Naffle's really hungry right now, so I'm going to drop some food, and I'm going to move away from it and let them take the food, because hungry people will kill you. Well, if you have food. Right. there's anti-riot armor that makes you less suspicious to cops. I'm going to dump this hunter vest and wear that. Should make police less likely to want to kill me. Were there any... I was hoping there was a torch down here, but there's not. I'm going to grab a torch before I leave. Oh, crap! It's another police officer. Right, let's see if we can't just run past them. Get away a bit. Close the door behind us. There we go. It didn't increment the murder count because the cop attacked first. Yes, the game only counts it as murder if they were not already hostile to you. So if I antagonize them, then it's not going to count as murder. But that doesn't matter for our murder bingo cards. If I kill a named person, then that's that. Oh, so there was a cop jam sandwich taking a closer look at us. They suspected us of murder, but because we were wearing anti-riot armor, I think it assuaded their suspicions. We're getting a little hungry ourselves, but I got what I was looking for, which is a torch. Now we really need to find some first aid. I can't sleep here because the cops are coming and going. And as we have witnessed, the cops want to kill me. Fortunately, we're in a police station. There's a general goods store right over there. Did it have medicine? I think it had medicine. So let's go over there and hope for meds. I'm not seeing any meds. Yeah, crumbs. You didn't drop any meds under you, did you? No, just a flashlight. Ooh, okay, we are hungry. Our sanity is slipping and we have very low health. We need to solve all these things. Someone is offering us a crowbar for our bullets here. We are not taking that offer. We continue our search for food and medicine. Now, we could always kill for these things. For example, Dr. Nitro here, who's been alive for a day and a half. Well, he doesn't have a gun, but he does have blue pills. I like blue pills. So maybe we just let him get a bit away, and then we target him, and then we start firing. Bang. Uh-oh. Oh god, he closed the distance on us in no time. Let's just run away a bit, because he's pretty fast. Right, let's try another shot at him. There we go. We have now murdered Dr. Nitro, if you had him on your list, and take him off. And you shove off, that's my stuff. Let's go and grab those blue pills and scoff them, because we need to not be tired. If we get tired, that is bad news for us. So if you had Nitro on your card, chalk him off, because he's very dead. We are having a hard time finding what we want. We are now hungry, like outright hungry. You can eat corpses for what it's worth. We could eat Dr. Nitro, but that would come at a grave cost to our own sanity, so I'm trying to avoid eating people. Oh, grocery store. Big win. Close the door. Let's barricade the door. Just gonna push this stuff into the way. And then grab the food here. I need to drop something for it. I'm going to reload and drop some ammo. Grab the groceries, eat the groceries. Oh, we feel so much better already. There we go. Maxed out our food bar, which is great. And there isn't another entrance here, but otherwise the place is derelict. There's no more food. Oh well, I think we'll keep our one can of food on us and keep on going. The question is, where are we going to go? I should fully explore the shopping district. Shopping districts are the best for goods. I was thinking about camping out here for a while, but I cannot ignore my need for first aid. Jake, is Project Zomboid something you'd ever play? I mean, if it ever leaves early access. That's a little bit facetious. It's never leaving early access. Uh-oh. We have a cop. Raw Dune 1. Yeah, we want to steer clear of cops. All this murder we're doing is making us a little suspicious to them, and by little I mean a lot. We need to just try our luck at finding medicine. We need meds real bad. There's another gun shop over there. That was a general goods store. That's a hunter store. Yet another gun store. The gun that I have right now is my favourite gun for the early game, the hunting rifle. It's got good accuracy but not a lot of power. Still, it's generally enough power against most things. What do we have here? Akiakayu. They're tired, but they're not actually asleep. Sleeping people are going to be my favourite to murder because they're just sitting ducks. Usually you can just go up to them and just slam dunk them with a single swing of your big old hammer. Okay, we're finding skeletons. Now, skeletons and generic undead aren't going to count towards anyone's bingo sheet, but turned people will. If we found, for example, a zombie DDR Jake and we kill him, you can knock DDR Jake off of your thingamajigger if you have him there. Should have made DDR Jake just the centerpiece for all of them, but oh, grocery store. With some groceries. Well, don't mind me, I'm going to dump my can, grab the groceries, chew them down, and take my can back. Cans are not as nutritious as groceries, but they stack up to 3. And they last forever. Groceries do not last forever. There's even more here. I think I'm going to chug my blue pills, ditch my blue pills, and grab another fat stack of tins here. Yes, this game is running on tinner technology. There we go, even more tins. Good. In fact, I'm so greedy, I'm going to overeat a little bit, grab some, and there we go. So we're armed, armoured, and we got our tinnies. Pretty good combination, except we are on death's door right now. Oh, crikey, in a bad time to run into skeleton 1444, but we just grab our hammer, swing it, and it's very dead. The skeletons are not a threat, really. You just shoot them dead. They're not even worth thinking about that much. But they can really clog up your movement if a lot of them start spawning. And they are speedy buggers. We're just shooting them there. No problem. Want to be a bro and kill me, says Dark Young. We are so close to death, I think someone could just unarmed punch us to death. So I'm trying to avoid running into death right now. Good thing this is such an accurate weapon, so I can just see monsters and kill monsters. As time goes on, the zombies become more numerous and far more dangerous, especially since there's evolution. As zombies continue on, they level up like we do, and as we kill more... Oh, that's not good. As we kill more, as they kill more rather, they become even stronger and evolve. We've got motorbikers at the north of this map. Motorbikers will aggro on me, especially since I'm wearing cop armor. But we've got a general store here. I'm actually going to turn on my flashlight, just get better field of view here. Please, 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 medicine. That's medicine. Oh god, yes. Give me those meds. It doesn't heal for much, but healing is healing at this point. There's more tinners, so I'm going to eat one of mine and grab one of these. But since we survived another 12 hours... we get another level up, and as usual, if I see Hauler, I take Hauler. There we go. Hauler goes up to giving you 10 slots, and I would like all 10. Which means I can just take these tins without needing to eat some more. In fact, what I could do is eat those groceries before they spoil, and keep the tins. Good win for me there. Alright, I mean, 1 isn't too bad. That's a bigger flashlight. That's good. I'm going to drop my crummy flashlight and take that big one. And that's our lot here. Do we want to move over to the right? It's a business district, but there's a general district to the right and up, but there's a shopping district over to the left, so we're heading left. Good thing we chugged all those blue pills. It means that we are very much awake and alert. I'm chewing through my ammo, taking out all these pesky skeletons, though. Skeletons are no big deal. What is a big deal are... hack and slash. Well, you just keep your distance from me. I don't want no trouble. The thing about survivors who have melee versus you with your gun is that they can run up to you, and they'll cover 2 units every time you just move 1, and that can be a problem. This is a gun store. I'm going to go in there because I want to get a bit more rifle ammo, so don't mind me. I'm just going to smash, smash, smash. Big hammer is great for that, and just top up on rifle ammo. So now I've got a full stack of 7 in the gun, and then 2 stacks of 14. Should be good. Keep that closed just in case a crappy zombie comes in, and let's move over to the next shopping district. I love your voice, says Harlem. Please be the narrator of the universe. No universe would want to be narrated by me. Okay, straight away we've got a problem. We've got Shambler blocking the way in here, and another skeleton. I'm just going to back away. No point taking that kind of risk. I think we'll keep the huge hammer on us. Remember, our priority right now is to get some meds. I'd love to go in here, but some cheeky bugger activated a bear trap. And if I step in that, it's going to hurt. So let's not do that. Maybe there's another entrance to the general store. Or maybe there's a policeman there. It's Brute Queen following SWAT Forest. I think Brute Queen is asleep. No, you're sleepy. You're not asleep. We'll leave you be. I don't want the cop to shoot me dead there. Oh, big win here if it's full of anything. Medical store. Blue pills are good. Medicine is great. We need all these things. Also sanity medicine. So let's just eat a tin here, drop it down, and we're going to eat all this sanity medicine. It brings back sanity. Not a lot of it. In fact, notably not much of it at all. Keep ourselves healed up. And do I want the anti-sleeping pills? Yes, I do. Keep ourselves topped up. You get sleepy really fast until you level up. I might actually just top up on anti-sleeping pills altogether, just so I'm never cornered. The biggest killer of a run, in my opinion, is getting sleepy. You try to run away, you get sleepy, you run out of stamina, you can no longer run. Oops, you're cornered by zombies and dead. That's my experience of it. Sanity isn't too bad as long as you just keep it topped up and you don't eat corpses. So I think, speaking of eating, we'll top up our food and we will make sure that we have plenty of anti-sleeping pills on us. But more medicine is good medicine. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, bandages as well. Right, so I will grab that. There we are, we're all healed up. I don't usually carry healing on me in this game. I prefer just not to get hit, because in engagements, you live or die. You don't tend to find yourself with the luxury of time to heal. Plus, you could always hoard healing in a corner of the map that you don't think other people are going to get. Oh god, the cop followed us in! And the cop is packing a pistol with 2 rounds in it. Our anti-riot armor actually gives us protection against being shot at. Not a lot, but some. It's not unthinkable that I could kill SWAT Forest and Brute Queen here and now. 2 shots though, and they've got a friend that could hurt us. It's not a great trade. And there's 2 I'll leave you be. 2 for 1, it's a no-brainer. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that at all. Now we've got a bunch of survivors here, including Sleepy Med. Sleepy Med looks awfully low on health, don't they? They've only got 4 hit points. Oh, they've been around since the very start. It would be a tragic shame if something were to happen to them. 2 district patrols. Goose must... Oh god, have they alerted all the police? I didn't know they could do that. Well, let's... Oh god, I've got like a 6% chance to hit them. That's not good. Uh-oh. Please kill them before they kill me. Please kill them before they kill me. There we go. Took him out. So, there we go. Sleepy Med. Knock them off your lists, because they are now very dead. Oh, it's Commissar Marek! He's a good strategist. That's why he's carrying around a hunting rifle, dissuading me from wanting to kill him. Well, from attempting to, and maybe not from wanting to. So in a situation here, Commissar Marek has just ran over this dead guy, and I want to loot his stuff, but what you can do is push people. Press B, and just move them out of the way, and say, see those groceries? They're my groceries. Just grab them, eat them, and carry on. Oh, I'd love to kill Commissar Marek, but as long as he's armed with the same gun I am, it's a coin flip. What's going on here? We've got Vopagus and Vino Paolo trying to make a deal with Commissar Marek. They're both armed, and remember, the cops all want to kill me now. I should not have directly aggroed a cop. That was a big mistake. And it's getting to be an even bigger mistake because Dr. Drupinski is here. They're a biker and they want me dead. They just looked at me and decided I need to die. So what is he? He's a member of the Biker Hell's Souls. And, well, they want to kill you anyway, but if you're wearing cop gear, they definitely want to kill you. So, odds killing you from here aren't great, but down here is a policeman that wants to kill me as well. So what's a man to do? I think I will wait one turn. They're rushing in to kill us. We just got to try and shoot them dead and hope for the best. Pop one. Pop two. Oh, I missed the second one. Missed. Okay, there we go. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't think we scored that kill, did we? No, I think, yeah, they got killed by this fellow down here. That was not our kill, sadly. Can we get Kushulin? Right, I'm just going to switch to Huge Hammer and bash their brains in. Splat! So there we go. Kushulin is dead. We've got HD Cyclone and Fruki down there, but now, since I know that there is a copper down there who wants me dead, in fact, there he is right now. Vino Paolo. Too far away for me to kill. I will pass right now. This guy was only carrying wooden planks. Good for barricading. I mean, vital for barricading. But I think this district is a little dangerous for us, even though it's a lovely shopping district. Oh god, we've got Knight of Meh here. Thought you were long gone, but yes, we're the worst of both worlds. We're hostile to all cops, but since we're wearing anti-riot armor, we are extremely hostile to all the bikers. So let's just try and pop them dead. There we go. Knight of Meh, also dead. Knock them off your list. Let's keep going. Has anybody got anything promising going yet on their bingo card? I don't imagine people would at this point, this early point. But you never know. There's some lucky people out there. I would know. I'm one of them. Gaz00 got one nada. Right, well, that says to me that we need to get murdering. Well, so that means if we see somebody that you want dead, you need only speak up and I will do what I can. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Pedro there is trying to kill us, and they've only got 3 pistol rounds. I think I'll try and keep my distance from them and maybe shoot them from... no, the odds of hitting aren't great. It's very dangerous to have the police as your enemy because they tend to be armed. What do we have here? So this is Hack and Slash, and they are enemy of me because they are being led by a cop, and they're shooting at us with a crossbow. I don't like that. I don't like them. They have to die. Except we've missed them. Fortunately, they're missing us as well. The rain obscures ability to hit. But Hack and Slash, some people need you chalked off their lists, so you have got to... Oh my god. It's a cripple fight here. There we go. Hack and Slash is dead. Murdered by... Oh jeez. Oh jeez. We've run into Pedro and Avenue Philanthropist. Avenue's got a truncheon that they're trying to kill us with, so let's try and kill them first. Uh-oh, this is going to go a lot worse before it goes any better. Avenue, please die. There we go, Avenue is now dead. And our murder was very witnessed by the cop. Okay, Avenue Philanthropist is down, knock them off your list. And now it's us versus Pedro. Not a lot of zombie killing going on in this zombie game, is there? That's what happens when you go with the murder route. I reckon we have the advantage over Pedro because our weapon has better aiming, and he's almost out of ammo as well, so we're going to take down Pedro as well. If we can land a hit. If we can land a hit. Oh Christ, they're coming to beat us up with their truncheon. I'm thinking we'll just splat them down with a hammer. Splat! Okay, Pedro is dead as well. We took some damage there. Let's just make sure we're locked, loaded, and Gonna steal their groceries and eat them, for one. Gonna steal their tinners as well. I think I'll steal some of their anti-sleep medicine too. And go back to where we left the medicine, because that left us banged up a bit. Where was it again? Where was the medicine shop? I think it was either even further to the right. So a slight problem with us killing all these people is that now the zombies are pretty free to run around. So Dark Shambler here has seen us and is after us. Dark Shamblers are annoying, spongy enemies, but at least they're relatively slow. They're half as fast as we are. So yeah, having massacred a lot of people here, the zombies kind of have free reign. Who's this now? Carlos. Carlos Von Psycho, I'm afraid you also have to die, because you're out. Oh god. Someone shoots us. Right, I have a bad feeling about this. We're getting out of here. I think we got shot by a cop in the distance, and that's no good for us. We need to find that medicine again. Yeah, having aggroed the cops is working against me. I'm going to turn on my flashlight just so I can see further. Uh-oh. Look at that cop there. Who do we have here? It's SWAT Forest, and they have a pistol. That pistol could kill us. Pretty risky to go for the kill here. I'll take a shot. Oh god, I missed. And now they're coming to kill me. Right, I'm backing out. I'm backing the heck out of here. Not worth it. We're moving from one district back to another. Gives me a chance to restock on ammo and such. And since we have all the anti-sleeping pills, I don't need to get a nap anywhere. Any ammo left here? No, not for my gun. I'm running a little dangerously low on ammo. I thought I had so much, and now I'm down to well under half of it. Okay, maybe I should get away from this area in general. I'm going to head north. There's another shopping district there. Shopping districts are just the undisputed best. What just happened there? Worm just killed Toggers. Worm, why did you kill a policeman? I don't know. Can we really trust Worm? Let's turn off our light for a little... Oh god, no, I don't like my lack of range of turning off the light. Let's keep that light back on. I don't know why you did that. But I do know that you're asleep. I like people who are asleep. Ready the crushing hammer, because Worm... I think your day is over. Worm has a bunch of food on him. But his hunting rifle's empty. Well, time for you to die, Worm. If you've got Worm on your list, then... Well, let's hope we don't miss this. Splat! Sleeping targets are great because of the double damage, as long as you have a really heavy-hitting weapon. If you just use something like an improvised spear or a bat, it's not going to do enough to get the insta-kill, and then they'll retaliate and could kill you right back. But it doesn't matter. We murdered Worm. We're going to eat Worm's tinner. Steal their tinner, and see if we can't find something else worth our time around here. So who do we have here? The corpse of Bobbylyrop. Well, not our kill, so it doesn't count. Same as Toggers. Good job, Worm, though. I knew you were made of sterner stuff. Now, let's get out of here. I am not comfortable with all these police around here. Who do we have? M. Fralm. Well, sorry if you've got M. Fralm on your list, but they are armed, and therefore dangerous. Okay, there's a skeleton here. Just crush the skeleton, no biggie. Swinging this huge hammer costs a lot of stamina. It's not something I could use in a protracted fight. There's a tool shop over there. Not really what I'm looking for. Didn't I already scour this place for medicine and found nothing? Okay, there's a lot of skellies floating around. We don't like skellies. Ooh, we don't like shamblers either. Back up a bit. We are too injured and too low on skill for this sort of thing. I think shamblers can't open doors, so let's keep the doors shut behind us. What's going on here? Shambler is chasing Asgal64. Well, that sounds like a you problem. Have fun with that. We run into Rajoin. Also, no thank you. Our range is severely limited because it's 2 in the morning, it's deep night. I'd love to sleep in a comfy bed and heal up a bit. We have Howie here. Howie is sleeping. Howie might have a bit of a problem right now. They are, however, armed and at more than max hit points. Do they have any, they don't have any armor on. I'm wondering if I could kill them in one shot here. So his damage 16, double that it's going to do... It might not do enough damage to kill them. It's a little dangerous. But I think we've got to go for it. We have no choice. Mind you, if they just turn around and shoot me dead with that crossbow, I'm in big trouble. Doesn't matter, we're going to mark them as an enemy. I'm going to splat them. There we go. It's alright. We got the murder done. Maybe it does more than double damage then. No, it's damage plus 16, so the actual damage that we're going to do is 26. So double that and it's over 50. Lucky us, and super lucky us, how we had some fresh groceries. Don't mind me, I'm just going to munch that down. I could take your... Wait, where's your bow? Did I crush your bow or something when I killed you? I thought they had a bow, maybe I was imagining it. Still, stole their groceries, and we can continue on. Oh god, what do we have here? I don't think it shows up whose corpse it is unless we walk over it, but they're leaving behind a baseball bat. Ah, medicine store, but didn't I already check this and found no medicine? Let's turn on our flashlight so we can see a bit better. Oh, we need this medicine badly. There we go, let's get ourselves healed up. Bandages are good as well. Oh yes, this is all great. This is all fantastic. Stand here, drop something so that we can grab all the bandages and bandage ourselves up. I'm just going to be wasteful. Use it all. Keep our tinners. And there we go. I feel so much better with full health. Because death comes very quickly in this game. Sad. I have to leave for a school exam. I'll be back in 2 hours 30. I want to see my bingo. How are you going to track your bingo card? You know what? Never mind. I'm sure you have it sussed out. Charlie. 07199cc double K. Some weird people here. I mean, I think I've seen them around here before. They are... Well, they've got a pistol with no ammo in it. I'm considering killing them. I'm no longer considering. I am going to actively kill them. Let's mark them enemy. Shoot them dead. Oh, we missed. Oh Christ, they came straight up to me. Right, well, it's hammer time. Clunk. It is a very powerful weapon, but choose up your stamina. Right, let's eat their slightly expired food. Let's take their sanity medicine, because I think all this murder is playing havoc on our psyche. And we survive another night to level up. Unsuspicious would be nice, but I've already aggroed all of the cops, haven't I? So I think it's best to get agile, so that we have less chance of actually getting hit. Especially with all this murder we're doing. So yes, we'll take agile. If we had followers, we'd be able to choose their level ups as well. But we don't have followers. I don't need to eat any tinner, although I do need to keep this little locked and loaded. And let's carry on. Question is where we're going to go. Char underground facilities in Delta 4, but we are way too low leveled for that. I think we will make our way to the hospital at Alpha 5. Which means a straight shoot left and then down one at some point. Because if we get there and we meet Jason, we can steal Jason's axe, provided Jason doesn't kill us, which he can do in one shot because he has a big axe. What do we have here? Some canned food? No, we're not short on tinner. Let's keep moving. I don't know if anybody's keeping track of all the murders that we're doing, but there are quite a few of them by now. So we enter here, we're surrounded by skeletons. Again, skeletons die in one shot to just about anything. You can even punch them to death. But if they get around you and keep hitting you, if you keep getting hit and in melee, it can sap your stamina. So you just end up constantly bullied. It's very, very bad. Very unfortunate. A bear trap is activated and looks like someone's been killed by it. Or, ooh, what's going on here? Durian 93 is fleeing something. We don't know what. We already have our flashlight on. Can we see what? There's someone called Big Bear that they're running away from. What? You hear an angry man shouting, "Fools!" What the heck is this? So we got Big Bear, the civvy. They are brandishing the Big Bear bat. Okay, they have a lot of hit points. They're very hardy. I wonder if we couldn't kill them. I mean, I wouldn't mind having that Big Bear bat, but I also don't want to be killed by their Big Bear bat. Let's mark them as an enemy, shall we? And try and shoot them dead. Well, we missed. And now they're actively running towards us with their Big Bear bat. I think I want to start running away from them myself. Hopefully they get a bit knackered and then we can shoot them dead. Big Bear isn't going to appear on anybody's lists, I dare to say. What's it? Be a man, Durian. Be a man, Durian. There's nothing but to yell, be a man. There we go. We shot dead Big Bear. And it's time to go and claim our prize. You hear screams of terror 15 tiles to the southwest. That doesn't sound good. So what do we have here? Smash the fools in the head. It does less damage than our huge hammer, but it's unbreakable. It also is less accurate. I don't like it. I don't know if that's such a good thing. But I tell you what, I'm going to eat this food. Oh, right, Durian is now yelling at us to share our food. And is now coming to kill us for it. Well, Big Bear wasn't going to knock off anybody's murder bingo, but you will. Mark them an enemy and get them killed. Pop. And, well, we can use our huge hammer. Double pop. So there we go. Knock Tyrion off your list if they're there. Not Tyrion. Durian. Tyrion could well be on someone else's list. We're going to grab the Big Bear bat and just carry it around for a bit. Couldn't hurt, could it? At least not us. We're not worried about sanity. We're getting a bit sleepy though. I'd love to find somewhere to sleep. But we're not going to find that in a business district. Residential business we might find somewhere if I can head to bottom left. Which is southwest, where we heard those screams of terror. Oh, there's HD Cyclone! And they managed to kill a zombie master. Good call. That'll be the scream of terror that we heard earlier. Now, there are these buildings here. Char buildings. C-H-A-R. They're filled with char guards who are very good at killing you, but if you can catch them when they're asleep, it's really handy. We're gonna break our way in here if we can. The hammer's really good at smashing down these, so let's just have the hammer do it. And they... oh god, don't come kill me. They have shotguns which are extremely powerful, very short range. I don't want to have anything to do with that, so... unless they're sleeping, I'm not going to bother with it. Of course, when you're a bit stronger and better equipped, you can come and ruin their days. Getting a little tired, so let's pop a pill. We haven't slept in forever. Let's bash this down a bit, see what's going on. Okay, get the achievement for it. We've broken into a char office, and this is a little weird. See, someone died here. Why? How? I have questions but no answers. There's a reasonable chance of dying for stepping foot in here. Uh-oh, yeah, there we go. Quoland the guard has noticed that we've broken in here. And yeah, that shotgun of theirs could cause some serious damage. Question is, do we think we could kill them before they kill us? Guarding guard is guarding. Have you ever thought about making some additions yourself or use some of the other edited versions that people have made? I have not, Nitro. I haven't looked into it. Fight or flight. given how heavily armed he is, I think I'm just gonna back the heck away, close the door behind me, and make my way south. If you could kill him for me, that'd be great, Chief, says Heldon. Hey, some people need you dead, Heldon. Don't be so selfish. Right, let's mash that that skelly. Uh-oh. So what do we have here? We've got Arbiter's Ground, the policeman. They want me dead, but most policemen do. It doesn't even list all of his items. It's too long a list and too far down. Apparently he's still got his gun equipped, but I'm just going to sneak my way past into the neighbouring district. Oh god, there's a shambler in the next district blocking my way. They're coming for me. We gotta leg it. We gotta leg it. I hope that guard isn't still here. That guarding guard. The game can be exceptionally cruel, like turn a corner, there's somebody with a shotgun. Bang! Still kinda wanna go and grab that stuff, but no. But Heldon wanted us to get... No. Shouldn't always listen to Heldon. Let's get away. Oh, if I commit suicide, then that is me killing Goose91. So if Goose91 is on your list, that's how we can get him killed. Somebody died here. You Can't Louis is dead, but not killed by us, so don't get too excited. I'm gonna eat his food, and I don't need his sanity medicine. No, we need to go down and left. We'll make our way to the hospice. What is that? Ooh, it's a bear trap, but it's also bullets. So we're going to risk setting off the bear trap. Ow! Ow! Okay, well, it triggered. It took a big chunk of our health away. But on the plus side, I can... I want that on. What am I going to do? Ditch that, grab that, stay reloaded, and... Ow, my poor legs. Let's make sure we keep the big bear bat on us. Some magazines on the ground here, but that's of little concern to us. There's a book over there, similarly little concern to us. Pistol rounds, some more food. We've got the Tsar, a shambler, and I swear there was a zombified police officer there. There we go, Azagal64's zombie is there. Well, I mean, we could take a pot shot and completely miss, so not my problem. Pop some more pills and get moving. I didn't come here to die. Well, everybody comes to Rogue Survivor to die. What do we have here? We've got a zombie master, chasing barcode battler. We have little to gain by killing zombie master and friends, so I'm just going to run past. Gotta check things that are lying around here. I am very interested in health restoration. But we are making our way to the hospital, which should have that in droves. You hope, right? Huge hammer. There isn't weapon degradation, there's just percentage chance of it breaking, I believe. So getting myself a fresh hammer isn't going to make much odds. At least that's how I think it works. I don't know this game inside out. Okay, we have made our way to Bravo 5. We need to get to Alpha 5, so we need to go one district over to the left, and we're good to go. Bunch of crossbow bolts over there. I could chance it and sleep in one of these beds, but if anybody tries to kill me while I'm there, well, it would be bad. What do you think? Should we take a chance? I want to take a chance and sleep. Oh, okay. So we took a nice nap. We restored quite a bit of health and a lot of our sleep. But then there was some fighting going on. There's the zombie of Glue Glue Ball fighting Jorlum and I Am Not Crazy 00. Their fighting woke us up and they got pretty close, so must be a pretty deep sleep there. Okay, what are we thinking? Zombie's got a bit too much hit point for my liking, but let's do our part here. Again, if you've got a bingo card, zombie kills do count, as long as we get the kill. Okay, everyone's working together on this one. Can we score the kill? No, no we cannot. Alright, well, too bad. Now, characters will reappear. So we might see duplicates. So if you go, oh drat, I need you to kill them, they might be back. Or they might come back as a zombie. What's going on down here? Maybe I don't want to know. Leave them to their own devices. I expected more killing and less walking into bear traps. Yeah, to be done. Oh, Spam Buka. You're being led by C-Space the cop. Does that mean that you are my enemies? I don't know. I don't know if being hostile to all cops ever wears out. Or wears off, rather. Okay, we're in the hospital district. And we have just encountered Herr Kommissar's zombie. Well, Herr Kommissar, why don't you come get some? There we go. Herr Kommissar is down. If it's just a single zombie, you can usually take 2 steps back and strike. That backfires tremendously badly when there are more zombies than you thought. Fortunately, Big Bear's hammer is doing some nice heavy lifting for us. 1 down, says Darth there. Who's got the most checked off by now, by the way? Let's take one of these. Yeah, Herr Kommissar just went down. Herr Kommissar or Herr Kommissar, I've got both. Oh right, there might be duplicates like that, but that was lowercase Herr Kommissar. I said I was going to check the list for duplicates, and I didn't. What can I say? I've been on the move for the past couple of weeks. Just using a mobile and sometimes a laptop does not always make for the easiest times doing this kind of stuff. Oh Christ, just shambled right into here. We got the zombie of Devis. Is anybody desperate to have Devis taken care of? Because I mean I could, but you gotta make it worth my while. Think about me for a change. Alright, we're gonna go for it. Yeah. Splat. There goes Devis. Definitely kills, says GFIC. There we go. We took care of Devis for you. Don't think I want to take care of Zombie Master here. We're getting a little tired. I'm going to pop a pill, check where I am, and continue to scout the district for the hospital. Now, unfortunately, it is 1 AM. It's incredibly dark. I close that door and hope that the zombie goes for them and not me. We can barely see. If we run into a cop, this is very bad news for us. God, the door here has just been destroyed straight out. It's a terrible place to consider sleeping as well because... Oh god! Hello, Kashulin. Didn't I see you before? We gotta move. We gotta move. The cops are onto me. Let's just take care of you. The game thinks we've committed 11 murders. We've killed a bit more than 11. You even killed him before. He was number 6. I'm glad people have taken note of that one. That's what I mean. Don't be despairing if the person you need dead wasn't killed. They will be back. This Big Bear Club is actually pretty good on the stamina conservation, I think. Stamina -1, whereas this thing's stamina -6. It's a lot more effort to swing the huge hammer. But the huge hammer has other advantages. More likely to hit, does more damage, and since it's a tool, it does extra damage towards things that need tool damage? Crikey, that was an evolved skeleton there. I immediately just honed in and smacked me one. We're getting a little hungry, so I'm going to eat a tin. I'm going to eat 3 tinners, actually. And pop some more pills to keep us awake. Good thing we found that conveniently located bed while we did. Some of these cars are on fire, which makes them completely impassable. And they're indestructible as well, I believe. But some real hardcore zombies can actually shove cars out of the way. Rain can extinguish fires on cars, but I don't know what starts them. Char facility. Dare I enter the char facility? I think I'll have a sneaky wee peek here. Hang on, it feels like swinging the big hammer is actually costing me less stamina than swinging the big bear bat. Oh god, oh god. that's the guard there. I think the guard only aggroes if you step inside though, but he would shoot us dead in probably one shot. Okay. What's Nitro saying? I could edit in track names, but Jake might actually murder 500 people. Don't threaten me with a good time. Okay, we survived another night. It's daybreak, but the heavy rain is still killing field of view. Firearms, carpentry, stamina, psyche, necrology. Pretty poor picks all around. If I had to choose, and I suppose I do, I'm going to take high stamina, because generally you can run away from most situations as long as you have the stamina. Okay. Again, zombies, you can generally just kind of step back away from them, keep good distance, and just melee them to death. The troubles arise if you run out of stamina, get surrounded by zombies, or your weapon breaks. Oh Christ, there's more of them. There's quite a lot more of them, actually. Right, go and aggro on the char guard instead, please. There we go. There we go. Oh, they're even hitting the char guard. That's good news for me. That's excellent news for me. I'm just going to close this door and let the char guards deal with all the zombies out there. I might even kill the char guards and let me get in there. There are good resources inside those char facilities. By the way, does anybody have a cabin fund on their list? Does anybody need a dead cabin fund? Because I'm thinking we could do with a dead cabin fund. Just putting that one out there. Yeah, huge hammer definitely does more damage here. Remember that this is not a murder hover run. Henry Scallett's murder hover run. Yeah, we all do. Yes, please, good sir. Well, Radray567, how could I say no? They're now a personal enemy, and now they are crushed into Joe. Christ, they survived. They got woken up before we smashed them, so we didn't do the double damage. Well, okay, right, well, please die. Okay, there we go. They were awake to witness their own death. That's how things can go wrong. Let's not worry about it though. They had some magazines which restore sanity, but our sanity is fine because we've been killing and not just murdering, but taking care of zombies along the way. That char guard is having a bad time. Also, their name is Forquez. Anybody need a dead Forquez? He's used up all of his shotgun ammo. Yeah, Forquez is going to die. We're going to mark them an enemy, and oh, we don't have line of sight on them. Ah, crumbs. There we go. Forquez, chalk them off their list, because we just killed them. Unfortunately, that does have a downside. He was taking care of these zombies for us, but there we go, I can take care of some myself. Oh, that is tempting. There's a char guard, Bugster 3000 right there, but he's asleep. We could kill him. Oh, we could kill him, but he could kill us if he wakes up, because he's got 5 shotgun shells and backup shotgun shells. We're gonna risk it? We're gonna risk it. Splat! Okay, this could be good if there are no other guards here. This could be very good. That's Buckster 3000 crossed off your list, by the way. If there are no other guards here, we can sneak in and grab all this stuff, but if there are other guards, we're in trouble. Oh god, there's medicine. I want that medicine. Any other guards? Oh dear! Oh dear! There's a guard! Run! Run! Run faster! Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, right, that was pretty close. They could have shot us dead. I should have stolen the medicine. Also, I should have waited to get my stamina back. I don't know if they're chasing us out here. I hope not. Oh, jeez. That was scary stuff. They're still there. They are still armed. They took 2 shots at us with a shotgun and thankfully missed both. I could shoot them myself, but I do... Oh crap, he's after me. Please go away, please go away. Stop chasing me. Is he more full of stamina than we are? I don't know. Tempted to shoot him just to... Now, if he gets too close, he could shotgun me dead. Yeah, let's take a shot. Oh god, he's closing in. He got a little tired though. Let's just keep our distance on him, because the shotgun has limited range here. God, we're not nailing our shots, sadly. And the shots we are nailing aren't dealing enough damage, because that armor of his, that cannon of his is against regulation. Okay, come on, Karth, you've got to die. You gotta die. Oh god, he's shooting right at us now. There we go. Okay, thank god for that. Karth is dead. I'm almost out of ammo. I gotta switch out. I will... I think his gun broke or something, or maybe people's guns disappear when they die. Whatever the case, we're taking their ammo, and we'll find ourselves a shotgun and take that. Also, this is the hospital here. Kill number 20. Oh, we're on a roll here. But that doesn't mean 20 different people have kills to mark off, because there are more names in the game than there are spaces on the lists here. Right, maybe we could just relax a bit. Drop the gun, grab this medicine, and heal the heckle up. Because it's so scary not being at full health. There we go, we're back up to full. Let's poke our nose in. Check there are no more guards. There are no more guards. We can hold out here for a little bit as long as zombies don't come our way. Now, there are a few ways to deal with this. I think I'm going to barricade this and move some cars in the way. Or I could just barricade. Carricade, rather, but it needs a lot of cars. Screw it, I'll just barricade. Going to close this. I'm going to grab a hammer and I'm going to smash this table, smash this chair, grab this wooden planks, these wooden planks rather. I'm going to barricade there. Okay, now that I just feel so much safer like that. This building is secure. The only way in is to smash these barricades down. The barricade has health 80 and 69 here. It's going to take a few batterings, even from a high-level zombie. And there's lots of food in here. Tinned food. It's not even going to go bad. On top of that, I can eat my tinned food in front of the door here, and that drops the cans on the ground. And the cans, if somebody steps on them, what is there? There's a 1 in 3 chance that it makes a noise. And that's a good way to wake me up if I'm feeling tired. And I am feeling tired pretty damn soon. Let's grab our tinnies. We're at full health, so we don't need to worry about sleeping on anything comfortable. Not that there is anything comfortable to sleep on here. Where are the shotguns? Dang, nobody dropped a shotgun for me here? Maybe killing people actually removes that. Well, whatever. I guess we're sticking with our rifle with 2 rounds in it and our huge hammer. Nobody appears to be breaking down the door there, which is good. So I'm going to eat another bit of tinner here, and that's going to be my early warning sign. If somebody starts battering this, I will hear it. Or if they step on these tins, I will hear on it. And then I'm a bit screwed because there's no way out from the side here, but got to do what you got to do. We're going to sleep here. I've got plenty of pills, but let's nap anyway. The guard that died outside might have a shotgun still. Compelling argument, but I've already blocked the doors, so let's sleep. Thanks for the autosave game. Oh, okay, we almost got a full night of sleep there, all the way up for maximum sleep, but nearby fighting woke us up. 4 tiles to the southwest, there's some fighting going on and some screams of terror. Let's just try and sleep through it. Let's try and keep sleeping through it. Okay, that's fine. We got a full night of sleep, and you know what? We could still wait here, because there is still food. Well, actually... there is and there isn't. I'm actually going to pack a little bit of healing with me, and we're going to head out and see the world. So, sadly, I'm going to smash down my own fortification here. Then I'm going to wait to rest up a bit, grab the big bear bat, and out we go. Now, it's nighttime, and I don't like wandering around in nighttime, since field of vision is severely limited, and I think it costs you more sleep to move around at nighttime. But we're going to go into the hospital. I'm tempted to barricade the hospital. God, this person had a lot of food. What was your problem? The corpse looks fresh. Doesn't sound good. Right, well, at the very least I'm going to eat some tinners here to make a bit of a tinner early warning system. Gonna grab some food, and I don't like leaving all that food here. Any passerby could see it and grab it. So I'm gonna actually dump the food over in this corner in the hopes that nobody goes and grabs it. As I said, tinned food never goes off. Oh, that's a good find. Oh, that's a great find. Somebody died here with loads of ammo. Who died? Oh, it's Grand Gobbo Barb died again. Lovely. In that case, screw the healing. Completely refill ammo, and I need the torch. There's going to be more blue pills down there, so we'll chug all the blue pills we can right now and keep the ammo high. I wish I had a fresh torch. This one's running very low, but so be it. Okay, we have now entered the hospital. A lot of people died gruesome deaths here. Let's keep our torch on. Ah! Okay. Cop Owen is a male neophyte here. A fairly well evolved regular zombie. They're just as fast as I am, and they have twice the hit points. Ah. Well, how about a lucky shot on you? Pop. Pop. Bye! It's probably going to follow me out here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they can do a lot of infection damage, so I don't want him chewing me up. Also, he got all his health back. I think he gorged himself on a corpse. Damn, I should have reloaded while I'm out here. Oh well. I got a pop. I think I'll switch to the big bear bat and try and run a bit away from you. Yeah, I think this is how we'll do it. I will run away whilst shooting you. Are you getting faster? I don't like this. Or am I getting slower? Doesn't matter. You've got to die. There we go. Whew. Okay, that is Owen off your lists if you had him there. Let's keep ourselves reloaded and head back in there. That was a scary thing. Also, if there was one neophyte, why do I think that there wouldn't be more? What do we have lying down here? Shotgun shells, canned food. The canned food is nice, but I'm topped up on food as it is right now. As long as these corpses don't start rising as neophytes, I'll be okay. Corpse looks fresh, but since I don't have necrology, I don't know how infected it is. Infected corpses can rise up. There's also another huge risk down here in the hospital. We might run into Jason. Jason can just run up and kill you in one shot with his giant axe. Flip side to that is, if you find and kill Jason, you can make his axe yours. It would also be really nice if... Ah, Christ! Oh, there he is. There he is. Right, I don't normally see him so early. I don't have unlimited torch here, so... I need him dead. Why is he so agile? My torch only has about an hour of battery left in it. Come on, Jason. Come on out and play. Oh my god, I keep missing him here. Well, I get a level up mid-fight against him. What are we doing? Necrology, Light Eater, Carpentry, Charismatic, and High Stamina. I like High Stamina, but Light Eater is really good. Cuts down on the amount of food that you need to eat overall. Not that food's been a problem for me, though. Maybe I should get Stamina. Yeah, food seems relatively plentiful. I will go for High Stamina. Good for those times when you just need to book it. Alright. Jason, please. Oh, jeez. Oh, dear. So not only is Jason coming at us, Shishulin, oh, that's familiar, has gotten back up. Right, I'm gonna hope that Jason and that zombie have a nice argument. They did. I am just about out of flashlight here. Where the heck is Jason? Oh, he's in one of these rooms. I'm doing a bad thing here. Shouldn't be cornering myself. Why is he so agile? Whoa! Boy, get away, Jason, get away. Oh god, Jason's about to freaking kill me unless I can land this shot and kill him, but it's only a 50-50. What if I hit him with a big bear bat? I could land a shot on this, maybe. It's pretty agile and stuff. Screw it, let's swing it. Oh, no! Oh, man, there goes Goost. Oh, well. Oh, well, oh, well. Yeah, you can scratch Goost off your lists, we might as well. I mean, I got Goost killed there by backing myself into a corner. Thought I could kill Jason, Jason killed me. I did alright, but could have done better. Keep the lists though, because we're just going to continue on. It shows us all the cool things that we did, and we did do cool things. But what we can do is, what are we doing here? Reincarnate? Reincarnate? Yeah, why the hell not? Let's play as a random living individual. I could play as our killer, Jason Myers, but we're not going to do that. Okay, yeah, let's go with random living person. Okay, we have reincarnated as Gorton Michael, a Char employee. Very rare to play as one of these guys, never done that before. Also, where's our stuff? All we've got is a shotgun, some shotgun shells. Thankfully we've got hauler, so let's get back to it. By the way, how are people doing on their lists? Man, 30 hit points, decent stamina, well rested thanks to just waking up from that. And I think, well, we better start our new career with a whole lot of murder. Dark Lip _V. Let me just close the door behind me and decide to kill you. Pop. Dark Lip _V, now dead. His stuff, our stuff. Gonna grab ourselves these goodies and get going. Jake, you've got no food bar. Oh yeah. Well, that's new. I suppose that's the thing for these guys so that they can still function. Yeah, we don't need to eat. Well, let's make of that what we must. It certainly frees up some of our inventory space. Okay, let's grab our shotgun and get murdering. Wait, we're both Gorton Michael? How can this be? Truly, how can this be? Maybe I should kill him lest he get any ideas. Nah, he's, I don't know if you can hear all that meowing. You probably can. It's my cat begging for affection, getting none of it. Oh god, no. It's coming for an invasion. No cat. Now is not the time. Alright, so got a shambler coming in. I'm gonna let my twin, Gorton Michael, deal with that. Wherever he is. Yeah, there you are. You're a little bit insane, but that's fine. Oh, wait. Okay, well, are you gonna actually do anything about that? Okay. Well, that's actually quite nice because it means that since you're all mashed up, I can come along and make sure that there's no doppelgangers around here. Consider Gorton Michael taken off the list. There's also a Black Ops GPS. I like having one of those into the late game, but we're not late enough into the game. Oh god, another one. I'm just going to run past this one. Whoop. Oh, jeez. Okay, so slight downside to being a char guard, you're hostile to everyone. We stepped 1 foot outside and got shot dead by Private Shunli, Looks like they're a member of the National Guard. Well, sucks to be them. Okay, let's come out of that. No more reincarnations left. Fine by me. Let's get back into the game. Random, 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 random. I'm not going random this time. Give me Holler. Holler's too good. Okay, we are now Silly Panda 321. Let's get to it. We're going to make our way down to the police station again, as we often do. Wow, there's only 2 subway stations in this. Oh, that's grim. Alright, Bravo 1, B1. Up left, up left. Maybe we won't aggro all the cops everywhere immediately this time. I'll grab myself a torch. Grab myself a crappy little weapon, because it's better than no weapon. General store. I mean, hitting the stores early is great. Food is good. More food is good. A gun is better. Oh, I've got the gun that I like. Sleeping pills, groceries, yeah. Just be the first one in. First one in, grabbing all the goods. Hunter vest is quite nice, it's just a little bit of added protection. And ammo is very nice, so gimme gimme, drop this crappy weapon. A little bit more ammo would be even better, as would more anti-sleep pills. Can't see very well, let's turn on this big flashlight that I got. Doesn't look that great on the goodies here. More ammo is good though, I will certainly grab that. Keep ourselves armed, and out we go. There's Anon Finn. A very unarmed Anon Finn, but maybe let's keep it in our pants until we get to the police station. You know, the one that's filled with all those police that want to kill us. Ah, like James Leggett, 26, and their follower Jeepa. They're not on my kill list right now. Let's get our first level up, and we will be taking Holler, because Holler is just the best. I mean, not a lot of people play this game, sadly, so I don't know if there's much of a true meta for the skills to get. But in my correct opinion, Holler is number 1. Because you tend to live and die on the items that you carry with you. Oh, crikey, let's just vamoose here. Running from district to district will keep you safe. Nobody will follow you between districts, not zombies, not humans, not even those neophytes. Am I right now? I'm in Charlie 2 and I need to be in Bravo 1, so I do actually need to keep going left and up. The troubling thing can be if you're jammed between 2 districts with enemies on both sides boxing you in, that can be a little intimidating. You need to fight your way out in that case. What do we have here? Tendronite! Is anybody desperate to have Tendronite killed off? Because given that they're already being shambled, well, I think we could take a little shot, couldn't we? Bye-bye, Tendra... Oh, right, you're a little far away. Stop running. Accept your death. Oh, come on. There we go. Consider yourself murdered, Tendronite, and you cost me a full clip. Bobbly Rob. All these unarmed people just asking to die. How can I say no? How can I say no? Pop, pop, watch them drop. Okay, Bobby Lee Rob, also murdered by our hands. What do they have on them? They had a book. I'd take that book, actually. The Shambler can't get past this fence. They would have to destroy it, so I'm going to take this opportunity to read the book. Reading books gives you back sanity. It's a good way to absolve yourself from all the murder. Explosive chrysalid. Carrying 6 magazines. I think they're about to be my magazines. Drop dead. There we go. Explosive chrysalid. down for the count as well. Just doing my bit to help you out. I know you got these names on your lists. You're forcing my hand. Oh, who do we have here? Well, you're quite lucky if you have Raja Eon underscore on your list, because they have just walked right in with low health and are punching me here, but no, there we go. Taken care of. I don't need their crummy magazines. Why do so many civvies start with magazines? I'll let you go, Viztar. That little punch set me back a bit. How's the trip going, Jake? Where have you visited? So I obviously started out in Sweden, and then I went to Poland, then Austria, then Slovakia, then Hungary, then Croatia, and then Scotland. One of these is not like the other. Okay, where the heck is that police station? Should look very different from other things in the business district. I am in the right place, right? Bravo 1? Bravo 1 police station. It's here somewhere. It's not going to be down this side. I think by process of elimination it's the only place I haven't checked. Bottom left. We're getting a little tired here. I'm going to have to take a nap in the police station, and that is as bad an idea as it sounds. The cops are already eyeing me up here, which isn't good. Here's the police station. Should have noticed when I saw the brick walls there. Uh-oh. So, Rekimek 1 is apprehending me for the 4 murders that I have committed. You can kill him in self-defense. And my health's a little low. He's got armor on as well. I don't think I'm going to do so well here, but I think it's fight or flight, so let's just pop them dead. There we go. Chalk off Rekimek 1 off your lists. Naffle was following them. Thankfully, Naffle didn't aggro on me. And we're getting real tired here. I need to take a power nap. I'd love to do it on a bench, because then I could get some healing done, but the odds of a policeman coming along and reprimanding me by... Oh no, that was a little squad of policemen there. Hopefully they don't make their way in here. I think I'm gonna bash this thing in and turn it into barricade and hope that they don't come in here. And if they do somehow come in here, let's just hope they don't come in here. We have groceries, so we can handle a bit of hunger. Otherwise, maybe, just maybe, put myself on some police padded jacket. That's fine. I'd rather have anti-riot gear, I think, but this'll do okay for now. Not drowning in ammo. I could switch out for a shotgun, and there are spare shotgun shells here. Nah. So I never put on that hunter vest. My bad, but the police padded jacket's better anyway. Let's take a nap here and hope that nobody follows through. Although even if they do, I'm going to put one last insurance thing in place, and that is to completely block it off with shelving as well. So let's sleep. Where did you like the most? Oh, Budapest. Budapest was wonderful. But so was rural Austria. Both of them are pulling on my heart. Alright. It was a good call to barricade this stuff up. Stop the police coming in and ruining my day. So let's get in and learn where the char underground facility is. We could make an early rush on the... Oh, jeez, no, Christ. 2 policemen. However, we are wearing a police padded jacket, so there's a good chance that we will appear less suspicious to them. So we're going to run past and hope that they don't notice us. If you had sharp eyes, you notice a line saying that we moved unnoticed by them. So thanks to us having our own padded jacket on, they did not suspect us of the many murders we committed. Right. Tough for extra hit points, or sleeping anywhere heals. Both are good. But tough is going to cut it in a pinch, I think. Okay, so once again, we've learned who the char underground facility is. Well, not yet. We need to let them out, don't we? Where the hell is Cop Riri? Don't ask me. So am I going to be told where the char underground facility is? I'm kind of running around here and not getting the info. Okay, so it's in Charlie 2, and there we go. Wait, Integral Hamster? Oh, Hamster, you're gonna have to deal with the zombie prince, because I am sure as sugar not. Well, they died, leaving behind a lot of army rations. I like army rations. Maybe if I just turn on my torch, I'll be able to see a bit better. Okay, there's the zombie prince. And there is... who the heck is that? Dudison? Dudison's having a very bad time right now. I could make their time a little worse. Toggle to them, mark them as an enemy, and shoot them in the back. There we go. Dodo-san is very dead, and we have a choice to make. How fast do you move? Right, I'm going to take these rations, these other rations, this shotgun, and I am legging it. There's a small army down here to deal with that zombie prince. So I'm just going to vamoose. Keep myself reloaded, grab the shotgun, and get out. Hamster is back from playing Dota. Okay. Yeah, I do not fancy fighting zombie princes when I am surrounded by cops who are well aware that I have committed 5 murders. There are a couple of magazines here. I'm going to read them to regain my sanity a little bit. I will eat some groceries. Rations are pretty good, and they last quite a while before they spoil, but they don't stack. So ultimately I'd rather have 3 tins than an army ration. Right, where are we heading here now? Charlie 2. If I go one to the bottom right, I could do an early rush on Char Underground Facility. It's extremely risky, but come on, what do we live for? I'm also keen to hear how people are doing on their lists, if anybody has a promising line going. It might be that there are just too many names, so that people aren't getting them fleshed out, but that's okay. I don't think this is going to be the last time I do Murderbingo. I like it, and I want to do it more. 3 in a line, says Fishlips. That sounds good. Someone has only what? You mean you have only 1 name out of all of them? Dang. Right. Well, you know what that means? It means we need to get our murder groove on, so let's go and find people and kill them. I have 0. Wow. I think we definitely have too many names and not enough on the bingo cards. It's alright though. Easily fixed for the future. 2 lines of 4 says executable. Now that's quite good luck. Are you sleeping or sleepy? Aki the policeman is asleep, but if I aggro him, I aggro every policeman. That is a dangerous proposition. I don't know if that works if they're asleep though. Well, we could give it a go, right? What if I do that? Oh, I don't think they woke up to alert everyone, so now if I just shoot you dead... Pop! Okay, Aki has been killed. Let's knock Aki off the list then, shove their follower out the way, and then steal Aki's food. Could steal their truncheon, but it does very little damage, so it's probably not worth it. I'll just steal their food. That's what it's all about. Gotta remember that I don't have anti-sleep pills, so I can't just keep doing that forever like I was doing before. We've also got Osiris 44. I think we will be witnessed by Sidoin committing this murder, but it must be done. I'm gonna mark them an enemy, and pop. Cop Sidoin says, murderer! Silly Panda has killed Cop Osiris. I mean, oh Christ, they immediately shoot us. Their pistol's quite well loaded. Oh, I didn't mean to eat there. Whoops. I'm gonna try and kill Sido. No, the odds aren't good. The odds are far from good. Let's get out of here then. Am I in the right place for the Char and Grub facility? I am, I just don't know where it is in here. However, fortune favours the murderous. We find ourselves a bunch of correct ammo sitting around. I'd appreciate it if you chased after that guy with the cop. Sorry, Gorton, you let me down earlier. Could really do with some anti-sleep pills. I will move north to go to the shopping district, I think, unless I really early find the Char Underground facility. Good chance it could be in either of these places, but... Uh-oh. Right, so we've got a cop here. McGoogle 3000, and yeah, the cops are not going to be my best friend, I think. Well, no, they didn't do a dispatch call, so not all the cops are against me right now. That's handy. It's very handy. In that case, I'm certainly going north. And, uh-oh. Oh, that changed quickly. They aggroed me. They're after me. Who is it trying to kill me? Mr. Loses a Lot and Cop McGoogles both chasing me down right now. Not ideal for me, but still not ideal. Did I just have a weapon jam? Yeah, I did have a weapon jam. Right, they're chasing after me and they're trying to truncheon me to death, but I can just pop them dead. Oh god, more cops. Microwave cat. McGoogles might survive this. Hopefully they don't. Pop. Okay, so we killed McGoogles. Microwave cat is not aggroing us. I'm gonna reload the gun. Steal their stuff, although it's not good stuff. I'll steal their book, give it a read, and chuck it on the ground. And then make our way back up. There's so many cops. Nicholas and Ziri. Early game is infested with cops. Oh god, and they clocked me for murder. Oh, they are really clocking me for murder. I gotta run. I gotta run, district. Okay, we're moving into the green district over to the right. It just about shot me dead. Shot me down to 7 health. Oh god, what do we have here? Fruki12 is yelling at us to share our food. They're tired and hungry. I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to kill you. Gonna run away a bit to get a bit of distance on us, and then hopefully kill them before they... Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Hey! Schulgast is also hungry and shooting us with a crossbow. Let's try and get out of here. Oof. We just squeezed our way into the next district, and that's not good. That's very not good. Cop is still after me. Okay, let's try and... Oh god, no, they're really after me. In fact, they're shooting at me. Just let me go. Okay, we squeeze our way into the next district, and off we go. Okay, I need to rest up a bit and get my stamina back, if nothing else. But I did make my way into a general district, and this looks like it might be a store straight away. I need about anything right now. It's not looking good for Silly Panda here. There's a cop, but it's not a cop that instantly wants me dead, which is a nice surprise. Let's try and mosey past, because anyone could shoot me dead in a oneer. Could take a nap here, actually. I think I will. A loud clang wakes me up. I got a little bit of health sleeping there, but... that'll have to do us. I think that's just people shoving around stuff there. And good thing I woke up when I did. There's a shambler coming at me right now. There's Scipio. I'd love to lob a grenade at him right now, but I ain't got a grenade. Are you sleeping? Commissar Kitty? Sleeping in a bed. Sleeping in a bed where they could be shot to death by me. They do have a hunting rifle and could shoot me dead too. Commissar Kitty. Ah, the entrance has been booby-trapped. I'll have to pass that by for now. God, there's a lot of booby-trapping going on. There was a bear trap there as well. Unfortunately, the game just crashed there. Alright then. Bye, game. Wait, is it? No, it is very crashing. Alright, I'll be back in just a minute then. I believe I have it set on autosave, so it should come back. But game needs to go for now. Nitro activated the Bitcoin. Yeah, Nitro did put this together for me, adding in the chat names, which was very generous, because the game needs to be recompiled with it. Okay, game, are you going to actually properly close right now? Ah, no. I have to go and terminate it. There we go. Consider yourself terminated. And get the game back up. Can we do such a thing? I reckon we can. There we go. Alright, should be able to load back into the game. I hovered over somebody there and it crashed the game, so it's possible there's somebody that has an illegal character in their name. That'd be my best guess, at least. All it does is read a text file at the game start, says Nitro. Alright, oh Crivens, we're back here. Did we learn where the char underground facility is? No, we didn't. Let's quickly get that again then. And hopefully not get noticed and murdered by the police. Take that hauler and keep going. Get off my back, cops. Where's the person that has the char underground facility location though? Come on. Oh god, they got so many people in the way here. Okay, there we go. And we are vamoosing once again. Okay, not a whole lot changed there. And I think we still want to make our way over to the char underground facility for a cheeky rush at it. Okay, it still is in Charlie 2. Well, of course it wouldn't have changed in that case. Right, onwards and upwards. Like the name you get, I like the music you get when something like that kicks off. Oh man, Proto's got a list of kills. Very handy also. Is that another copper who needs to die? Stereo 5 with C Fusion. Wouldn't mind killing both, but they could retaliate real quickly and just kill me with their shotgun. I need to make my way over to... Well, actually, we still don't know where the char underground facility is here. Poor Helden. Helden did it. What did Helden do? Helden's crying in a corner just now. Okay, what do we have here? Ergo Vulva. Ergo Vulva. Well, since you're standing right here, don't mind if I pop you. There we go. Ergo Vulva. Cross them off. And let's keep going. Now, named zombies like that will count for kills, but then there are generic zombie masters and shamblers. I don't know if there was a way to give them custom names, but it doesn't really matter. It's just shambler plus number and zombie master plus number. It's no big deal. Helden is keeping the list. Oh, good man. Whilst scoring no kills himself, no doubt. Jings, this is not a good run for me. We're a bit hungry. I'm going to chow down my groceries while I can. Not having anti-sleep pills makes me feel so much more vulnerable. I'm going to go south to the shopping district unless there's something really good here. I'm not seeing really good. I'm seeing quite the opposite of really good. Yeah, hungry policeman, no thank you. I don't think policemen ever turn on you, but let's not take that risk, shall we? Another padded jacket, but I think I'll even take the wooden planks. I might even take the flashlight. I have the space, so there's very little reason not to. What do we have here? It's Aki. Didn't I already kill Aki? Somebody had a list there. Is Aki on it? Okay, I already killed Aki. I don't need to risk my everything trying to kill him again. Just pass by, come on. What's a little murder between friends, Aki? What's going on here? The Dawn and Dr. Nitro. Well, we've already killed Dr. Nitro, but we haven't killed the Dawn, have we? They're being led by Nitro, though. I think we'll leave them to their devices. Although, I mean, look at you. You've got to die. Oh, my odds of hitting you aren't great from here, and I'm kind of low on ammo. Oh, this is pretty bad, actually. I am... Yep, I missed all my shots. We need to find a gun store. And I've just made an enemy of Nitro and his pal. Right, there's food here, but there's also coppers. Might make a dinner dash anyway. I'll grab this expired food and just straight up eat it, and I will try to grab some... Oh, you just stole the tinners. Stop stealing all the tinners. Out of my way. Give me the tins. There we go. I'm the greedy fat bugger that's taking it all now. Who do we have running around here? Basilius! Oh man, I've always wanted to kill Bass, but I'm out of ammo. Hang on. They've got a fully loaded hunting rifle. Let's run up to them and... How do you do the trade thing? Is it Control T? Is it O for offer? Control offer? I forget how it's done. How do you make an offer to someone? Negotiate trade is E. Right. Charisma roll failed. Okay. I would like to have your stuff there. You're not hungry, are you? You've got groceries, but maybe I could convince you to take my canned food in exchange for your fully loaded hunting rifle. Thank you, Bass. A great trade, I would dare to say. Basilius feels better after chatting with you, silly panda. And now all they have is a hunting crossbow with a single bolt in it. Whereas I have this. So I'm going to stand on top of here to get a good vantage point on you. And then I'm going to mark you as enemy and shoot you dead. And I'm going to miss. And I'm going to miss again. And they have a huge hammer. Okay. But, oh no! Okay. Well, there goes Silly Panda 321. Damn, Bass is too strong for me. Okay. Who do we get our second shot at here? Right, reincarnate. Yeah, give us a random living. Oh, we get to be pizzerific. Do you get to re-roll those? I'm not sure you do. Okay, here we go. We have the chance... Pizzerific feels disorientated for a second. We have... Charismatic, awake, hardy skills. Lots of ammo for a gun we don't have. We're pretty hungry, but at least we have food, so let's immediately chow down. And turn off that light, because it's... Well, it's sunset, it's fine. And where the heck are we? We are in, again, C3 shopping district. We've committed one murder already, pizza? Come on. A merry prankster's runner. We need gun and... Well, we need a lot of things. Need weapon. Need food. Need to survive. There's a sporting goods store, sometimes gun. No, but we'll just make do with a baseball bat for now. Medicine? No medicine. Maybe medicine in the basement? Maybe you could be my medicine? No, you got green pills and stench killer, but no medicine. Okay, we've committed one murder, and the barcode battler, the cop, did take a close look at us, but nada. Man, I can't believe we whiffed all of our shots on Bass. To be killed by Bass, the ultimate disgrace. Okay, found some medicine. Bandage ourselves up, and I feel a whole lot better about that. Yes, we're counting Silly Panda as a kill. We might as well count ourselves when we die, because... Hang on, did you just die there? There's a bear trap and a load of crossbow bolts, but perhaps most importantly, there are blue pills. I like blue pills, give me those. We just watched Commissar Marek get killed by a bear trap. Sadly, not our kill. Yeah, bear traps are pretty deadly. I remember when they were added into the game. Not that long ago. I'm judge, jury, and executioner on lunch breaks, says Bark. So claims barcode. Might be gun here. Need gun. Crossbow does not count as gun. It's incredibly weak. You can get skills to make yourself a lot better at crossbowing. And I have had runs where I made it viable to be a crossbower, because the amount of bolts you get stack very heavily. God, Northwest motorbikes. Motorbikes are trouble. But you know what I could really do with gun? Who's shooting you? Who are you? Smafati. Don't know if I've killed you already, but you're doing a fine enough job there. Oh god, I just got smacked by the shambler. That was entirely on me. Still, we found gun, so I'm going to ditch scent killer, flashlight. I'm going to chug all my anti-sleep pills. I grab this gun, and it's time to go hunting. I do like having a shotgun as well. It just deals so much damage in short range. God, there's a lot of rifle ammo here. This is nice. Lass Kibble. They have food. I am hungry. We might be in a gun store and this might be very dangerous, but I'm still going to make you an enemy and shoot you dead. Pop. That takes care of you. So Lass Kibble is down, and I want that food. Well, I need that food. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Our belly is full for the next 19 hours, and that's one more kill. Oh, even more food? Yeah, don't mind if I do. So, Basilius. Looks like you didn't last. Sadly, not our kill. Oh, crikey, let's try and get away from you a wee bit. Remember, I need to go to C2. I want to check out that Char underground facility, so let's make our way up to C2. Lasted longer. We haven't even seen me, Basilius. I am in the game somewhere. This is a massacre waiting to happen. Don't know for who, though. We survived. We get ourselves a level up, and I think it's going to be tough. Although sleeping anywhere healing would be quite nice at this point. No, I'm going to take tough. I want a lot of hit points. So, we got guns versus butter, a Fausto, and IFT clerk. If I get it, guns versus butter could die in a oneer. But that's risky because these guys love to run at you melee. There's one more of them there, isn't there? IFT, Fostro. It crashed again. I think there's somebody with a name that's causing a crash when I hover over them. Because there it goes again. I don't think you see the error message there, but it goes. Bye-bye, game. I wonder if I can change the autosave to be more frequent so we don't have to be set back. I did check the game, so it's as much on me as anyone else. Okay, down goes the game, and let's get it back. It's I sincerely doubt it's Baron. We've had people with underscores. Don't know whose names would be weird though. Get the game back. Get the game back. Alright, let's load that game back again. Hopefully we're not stuck in the underground of the police station again. I checked the list. Nothing crazy, says Fishlips. Maybe there's something like a double comma in it that causes it to crash out somehow. Oh god, we are back here. Back with Silly Panda. Silly Panda just does not die, it seems. If that's the case, I would actually quite like to set the autosave to be more frequent. Because there's someone out there causing the game to crash whenever we hover over them. It could very well be that only displaying the game leads to a crash. Default behavior, really. Is there a way to change the... Here we go, autosave. Yeah, make it every 12 hours. Okay, there we go. Silly Panda gets another shot at life then. Let's grab ourselves... Tough. Oh, we didn't get it. Down we go again. Okay, so Zombie Prince is back at it. I do not want anything to do with them, so I want to rush my way away and then shove my way through. Oh god, no, they nicked us there. Fortunately, that's about to not be my problem as we moose away. Oh, HD Cyclone is in the way up there. There we go. Out of my way, please. Okay, fortunately the infection isn't too hot when you get hit just once there. Grab our mags, and maybe we can finally find this char facility. Yeah, it's a couple times the game has crashed, which is a bit of a shame. But, as I said, this isn't going to be the last time we do this. It's also given me pause for thought about the size of the bingo card. So I think I need to limit the amount of names in this, because currently it's something like 500 or 600, which on reflection is way too much. Alright, Charlie 1. Fortunately, Shamblers are really slow. I think I deleted the old curated names Nitro because there were too many duplicates going on if I kept them around. Oh god, there's a few of them. I will jump down a district because they can't follow me, and oh, okay. There's Volva or whatever their name is again. So let's just leg it. There we go. And they're stuck. The Shamblers can't get past cars, so I'm actually safe here. For now. I mean, no place is safe, only safer. What do we have here? Not home when away. Anybody need not home when away killed? I'll tell you who needs them killed. I do. Time to die. Oh god, we killed them in one shot? That's very unfortunate for them, but I'll take it. Take those sanity pills and just eat them here and now to keep my sanity high. And keep that topped up as well. I read Rogue Servitor, says Where de War. I thought Jake was playing Stellaris. Really? Servitor is lost on me there. Zippy 248. Well, Zippy. My health is a little bit low to be murdering people who can run up and tonk me to death, so I think I'll let you live for now. But I need medicine. I need it badly. Even better if it's a first aid kit, because then I can cure this infection as well. Was that a sports store up there? Oh, I tell you what it is. It's someone that's sleeping. It's, well, Silly Panda's already died, so that's not a concern for us. I will, however, take that ammo and that other ammo. And if there's some other ammo, all the better. But please, oh, General Store can have medicine, please. God, why? Why are regular people taking medicine? Have you got medicine on you, Venkos? Doesn't look like it, and you're pretty well armed. Another sporting goods store. Two burnt out cars. We can dance around it like so. God, Sporting goods store, sporting good. We need medicine. We are not finding medicine. If you can find a reproducible crash and save at some point, Jake, I can take a look at what's causing it. I will keep that in mind, but I probably won't pursue it right now. Alright, let's eat some of these fusty old groceries. Keep ourselves topped up in cans as well. Cans are the best. Good thing we're wearing this padded police jacket. Makes us less suspicious to the popo. Assidious. This has been a long time coming, my friend. A long time coming. Time to die. Pop. Consider Assidious very dead, and consider that very risky. He had a baseball bat, he could have whacked my health off without too much bother. But he's dead, and much as I'd love to steal his tinnies, I won't. We have plenty of food for now. But there's no medicine. We need medicine so badly. I could go to the hospital, I suppose. Where's the hospice? Hospice is in Alpha 2. That's one bottom left. But the Char Underground facility also has lots of medicine. We just don't exactly know where it is. Oh god, we're getting tired. That is not good. Who's hanging around here? Cyclone, Acerville, Howie, and Kratil. Can't really go around murdering them right now, not with that cop there and with my very low health. Let's pop everyone dead that we can. Sergeant Dirt seems like the most likely cause of the crash, says Alcora. That would make sense since we haven't seen them so far. Oh yeah, if you're somehow unfamiliar with how bingo works, you just need to make a line. Horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. That's all it takes to win. Okay, we are getting too tired. We're gonna have to sleep somewhere. I think what I might do is... Okay, I'm going to push this car here. Then I have to rest for ages. And then I'm going to push this car here. And then rest for ages. And then I'm going to... What is it? Is it Control P? Then I'm going to pull this car here. And now I've made a carricade. There are some zombies that can get through these cars, but not many of them. And then I can close this. I can even smash this when I'm not so tired. So I just need to rest up a bit. Smash, smash, grab the wooden plank and barricade. And I probably should have checked to make sure that I'm alone in here first. But I did not. Oh, there's a magazine. There's a bunch of magazines. So I will sleep here. I don't think the chair counts as a comfortable thing to sleep on, but we need sleep. And if I had Hardy, I'd be able to start healing while sleeping here anyway, but I don't. As it happens, of these, none of them are good. But I might take Awake, because I don't have any way of countering lack of sleep right now. Yeah, underscores aren't a problem for the list. We've had plenty of underscores pop up. God, that is a long sleep we're having here. Okay, but it worked. The cars kept everything away. We lost a lot of sanity, but there are magazines here, which we can read. And I've still got my tinnies to chew down. I shouldn't say tinny. A tinny is very different from a tinner. A tinner is a drink. Tinner is food. Tinny is a drink. So there we go, grabbed all the sanity we can from reading things, and we're going to break our way out now. Have we had the game autosave for us yet? Let's. There we go, now we've got an autosave going, so if we crash again, we'll be there. Oh. Lemlarn and the Tsar. Lemlarn looks very vulnerable, doesn't he? Very, very vulnerable. A bit awful shame. Truly terrible if something were to happen to them. Pop. Oh, I didn't kill them. In fact, Lemlarn says, I'm not afraid of you, silly panda, and has come in for the punch. Well, I'm afraid you still have to die. Goodbye. And there we go. The Tsar says, murderer, you've killed Lemlarn. Yeah, I suppose I have. You, however, don't have a gun, the Tsar. And when it comes to having a gun, that's something I do. So, pop, pop, pop. The Tsar is down, Lemlar is down, our ammo is up, and our food is way up. And who's this cramping our style? Llamas unite. Get away. Alright, laying the smacketh downeth here, as it should be. Okay, where even are we? We're in B2. I still want to do C2 for the Char Underground facility. Why did I even run over here again? I managed to forget. Let's keep ourselves tinnered up. And back we go. It's basically Royal Rumble. I loved the Royal Rumble. The only thing I liked more than Royal Rumble was Hell in a Cell. But that's because of that, what was it, Mick Foley Big Show? Hell in a Cell? Oh, stuff of legends, that. I did like wrestling. When I was a child. That's Aki again. We're going to waste our time with Aki. Okay, gotta remember, I'm still kinda desperate to find some health. We are on 16 out of 36 hit points, which is not a good place to be. Also, it's evening now. It's about to get darker and darker. Arnavit's zombie. Yeah, we have the list of people that are dead right now, so there's nothing stopping somebody joining in right now. Just use your Twitch name as your bingo card, because otherwise you could just, you know, keep rolling bingo cards until you have one that's favourable. And that's not how we roll around here. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a pistol and a shotgun lying on top of each other. And it's Mr. Loses a Lot. I can't remember if we killed you before, but this is an ideal opportunity to right any possible wrongs there. Oh god, I am missing all these bleeding shots here. There we go, Mr. Loses a Lot has lost once more. Is that Aki again? Get away, Aki. It's not the time. Consider the TPO, time, place, and occasion. Asura Zeon, they've got to go as well. We're still counting it as murder. If they are uh-oh. Rakuso, this is a problem. Neophytes are scary. Let's keep ourselves fully locked and loaded. You're not even worth fighting right now. But I do need to get away. Where would I rather go? North or south? I think I'd rather go north. Oh, I'm gonna leg it. We're tuckered out, but we've got to go. Who do we have here? Zippy zombie. Oof, this is bad. Oh god, that's also really bad. Zombies have broken in and destroyed the Char guards as well. Also, I'm tired. Could I just, like, mosey my way up here and have nobody follow me? That'd be nice. I'm even going to close this. I wish I had barricade material with me to keep them off my back. Kind of tempted to tear this down, but I need a good melee weapon for that, and I don't have it. Well, one good thing is we're not getting tired here. It's also possible that it's nothing to do with the names. It could just be that the game has something causing a crash. Alright, down go the skeletons. I was just saying I wish I had wooden planks on me, so I might as well take these. At the dead body of Letter Colour and Soulgast. Well, they're not my kills, so they don't count. Kinda want that bat, but I'll pass. Papal Drash is saying, that's a nice big flashlight you have there. Oh, and he's got a load of friends here. Power Mac, HD Cyclone, and Papal Drash are all after me. However, I think they're a bit knackered. They might not get to me in time. So I could take a pot shot at Power Mac and try and kill him. That is a pot shot. Come on, time to die, Power Mac. Uh-oh. Okay, this could easily be me dying if I don't kill him here and now. But I fancy my chances. Get down. Pop! Okay, so we managed to kill Power Mac, and just in time for Cyclone... wait, did I kill Papal Drac? No, I killed Power Mac. Power Mac died. Papal Drac is the one trying to kill me. So's HD Cyclone, so's Devil Walk, and so's Alpha Gammo. Ah, man, I really do want to kill Alpha. However, I must beat a hasty retreat because that's going to get me killed staying around there. Let's keep the skeleton gone, keep ourselves locked and loaded. It's getting real dangerous. Why is it so dangerous all of a sudden? I think I'm going to start smashing down this barricade and see if we can make our way into this char place. There's a char underground facility here somewhere. I'm not sure I like this. What do you think? Are there going to be char guards here? Oh, there's health here. That's worth anything. Give me that health. There we go. Cure a bunch of the infection. Get a lot of my own health back. Grab those. There we go. I feel like a new man already. In fact, we have found the char underground. Oh, Christ! Neophyte. And a shambler. Neophyte is too fast and has too much health for me to handle. Ah, Christ. Is there a... Oh, God. I do not want to go to the char underground facility right now. But I don't have much choice. Right, in I go. There are a lot of problems being in the char underground facility. I'm low leveled, it's full of tough monsters, it's a giant maze, and it's dark. My field of view is only 2. I can up it to 4 by using a big flashlight, but that thing has limited power. Plus side is there's a lot of good stuff down here. Food, ammo, meds. But the bloodstains on the wall and floor should reveal that this is not a great idea for me. Jeez, what do I do? That thing's going to be following me. I don't know if neophytes can open doors. Let's just hope they cannot. Okay, immediately jumped by 2... What kind of skeletons are you anyway? Red skeletons. Really annoying. Kill it with fire. The trouble is they have double speed, so they can move and attack in one turn. Let's just try and kill... Oh god, I couldn't even kill you in one shot. That's bad. There we go. I am low on ammo, and this torch is not going to last forever. Fortunately, the game must have heard me, because it just gave me some ammo here. I think I'll eat some food, drop some food, grab the extra ammo, and start moseying. Grenades. I love grenades. Screw the food. Give me those grenades. Oh, a grenade will rip a neophyte in half. Just run past you. I think shamblers can open... No, they have to bash the door open. Great. Now let me pick up all these grenades. Right, I have something resembling an idea here. I'm going to take this grenade. I'm going to throw this grenade right here. Boom. Right. Well, it does less damage than I remember it doing. Whoops. Okay. Well then. Guess I just throw another grenade. Yeah, and I'm in the blast radius. That's why I'm going to run the heck away from it. Get myself Hauler, I suppose. And then run. Kaboom. And then I should be able to finish the rest of you off with gunfire easily enough. Provided I hit. Provided I hit. Missed 3 times in a row there. Pop, 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 pop. Reload. Pop, pop. Okay. Okay. Downside about coming down here is that there are no... I can't murder down here. It's very unlikely that any regulars come down here. The only reason I ran down here was because that neophyte started chasing me. That scared the bejesus out of me, so... I'm not opposed to just grabbing some goodies from here and leaving. I grabbed grenades, which are great for murder. Also, I need to keep myself topped up with a half-decent flashlight here. Oh, crap. Rats. Hate rats. Oh, I hate that a lot more than I hate rats. It's a zombie prince. Right, kill the rats and get the heck out of here. I need to not be here right now. Zombie prince has terrifying hit points. He's even going to laugh at grenades. I forget if you can open doors or not. That shambler's got R on him. Why does he have an R on him? I don't know. This is not a pleasant place to be. Fortunately, big old zombie rats are nice, easy targets. Who's this? It's... I can't believe I got followed here by Aki's zombie again. Please no, sire. Get the heck out of here. Close the door behind me. Do another quick sleep. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed right there. Those blue pills. I'm getting tired. Soon I will get so tired that my movement will slow down. I need to stay on top of that. What am I going to drop for it, though? I'll probably chomp some food, drop the rest, grab those pills, because lack of sleep. I think I mentioned it before. The #1 cause of death in this is going to be lack of sleep. Right, let's get out and hope that neophyte isn't still there. Oh, I can't! Because Jiro Tado, the guard, is blocking the freaking way. Which means if I pop out, he's going to shoot me. Well, actually, I thought that would be the case, but he seems to have moved on. Uh-oh, there he is. Fortunately for me, I suppose, his shotgun is empty, and his health is only 13. I could kill him. There we go. Right, Jiro Tado, you can consider that knocked off the list. Oh god, no. Soviet Kozaz, anyone remember him? He's caused a lot of pain for some people. And he's got 14 shotgun shells ready to cause me a lot of pain. I should probably just make myself scarce right now. He's immediately giving chase to me. I turn off my flashlight, it's morning, so field of view is fine. Don't know if he's still giving chase or not. He is. That's going to be good for me if he comes into the shambler's range. Okay, good. He's aggroed on the shambler instead. Hopefully that's wasting his ammo. It is. He's down to 10 shells. I didn't waste enough of it. Is he still giving chase? He is. This is good, though, if I can get him in range of something that isn't me. Make me run around here. Soviet Cossacks. I could be a right bastard right now. And trust me, I see the appeal in that. Have a grenade. Well, sadly, there's not much left of what he dropped there, but bye-bye, Soviet. There we go. I love using grenades in this game. I have killed myself with them before, more times than I like to mention, but it's still good. There's Lem Larn. Hopefully they didn't notice me and I can just run away. I think they did notice me. They have a very acute sense of smell. Oh, shoot. Not one but two zombie princes, and Aki is still after me. I wanted to loot more of the building, but I think this is one of those cases where something the better side of valor. Right, I should head southeast, get myself to a shopping area. Why is that R there, though? I don't know what it means. Could be anything. What have we just found as we entered here? Forever Lona Zombie, as well as Killer Radler and Savs. Well, I think they're all asking for a lovely grenade, don't you? Oh, they got away there. Consider Forever Lona obliterated by us. It's a real shame those other two ran away from the explosion, though. Don't worry, I'm helping. Come on, who else wants some of this? Tell you, I'm going to grab myself a spade. A weapon's a weapon at this point. And if I head down one, I'm in another shopping area. The reason I'm so weak is that I'm not having a lot of time passage. You get stronger purely to the passage of time. Every 12 hours you get a level up, which gives you a skill. And my normal approach to this game is beeline to the police station, then the hospital, and then you can wait out 2 weeks or more in the hospital if you're lucky. So that's giving you, what, 24 skill points? That's really good. We'd not be doing any of that, so I only have 5 skill points. That's okay though. Wouldn't want things to be too easy, would we? I certainly wouldn't. Okay, let's pop some more pills, keep ourselves awake. There's another thing, since I'm using pills to stay awake. They offer shot. Oh, it's Dinner Fork! Remember Dinner Fork? I do. We're not going to make a trade with them. We're going to have them walk away, mark them as an enemy, and then we're going to shoot them in the back. Bye-bye, Dinner Fork. That's what you get for not showing your face around here anymore. Okay. Did the game get any new updates? No, it hasn't been updated in like half a decade or so. Sadly, it's been abandoned by the creator, and the creator has said yes, it's abandoned now. But it's gone open source. That's nice, you know, if you're not going to work on something, just make it open source so the people that are huge fans of it can keep the dream alive. I want that ammo. Don't like dealing with shamblers and such, but if they just come a little closer, you just run past them, grab the goodies, and go. A lot of very rotting corpses here. The more infected a corpse is, the more likely it is to rise back up. General store could have anything in it, including medicine. It's worth risking stepping on these spikes. Okay, safely evaded them, which is good. Would love some medicine for my troubles. Ah, and medicine I get. Ditch the spade, grab the meds, eat the meds. We're no longer infected at all, and our hit points are maxed out. Well, for our level at least. And grab some more gun. I'd love some more blue pills. Maybe this is where I got my initial blue pills. I'm trying to remember now. Don't know, but it is a very good general store. It's so good, in fact, that I'm going to kill Vostra and... I have to do a lot of killing. I will do the killing. I will try and hold out here for a wee while. Vostra is now dead. If you had them on your list, mark them off. See, this place has a little bit of everything. It's got ammo in it, so I can defend it as long as I'm not getting absolutely besieged. It has only one entrance. Oh jeez, they just keep coming, don't they? Who's this then? Shifty Theory. Well, let the murder keep going. Let them get a little too close. Let's back it up a bit. There we go. Shifty Theory's off the list. If you accidentally mark someone, you can unmark them. How am I going to do this? I think my best bet is to push this here, then push you there. And then I can make a big ol'... Oh, jeez, how did you get in? Don't like that. I do not like that. See these guys, these zombie masters. Big damage sponges they are. They're not particularly fast, but they're also quite smart. I think they open doors and move cars and just generally give you a bad time. If I can hold out here for a bit and have... I'm gonna walk around the place and make absolutely sure it's not full of zombies. I think I'll smash some of these to barricade the place up a bit as well. Oh wait, no, I've already got some wooden planks, so barricades, and let's barricade a bit more. Ah, crap, something wants in. I don't know. Oh, jeez, no, Christ. Spare me, it's a neophyte. And it's as fast as I am. Oh god, I'm tired. Oh no, oh Christ, no. Just go away and leave me be. Uh-oh, I'm getting tired as well. Right, run away, shoot it, miss it. Can't afford to keep getting tired like this. Right, it's okay, it's okay. We can deal with this cleverly. Oh, not if I lose sight of it. Right, first things first. Eat some pills to not get tired. I can still make this work out for me. Where the heck's the neophyte? I'm gonna grab this bear trap, it might help me take it out. I'm gonna stay completely locked and loaded. The neophyte's in the building with me. I don't like this one bit. No, I don't want to run. Do not want to run. Let's push. I keep hitting the wrong thing here. Don't run. Push this here. Push that there. It is terrifying to know that there's a neophyte in this room, this building with me. That wasn't what I wanted to do. It's getting really dark as well. He could sneak up on me in here. Ah, like that. Very much like that. One could say exactly like that. Right. Just keep your distance and keep firing at it. It will die eventually. Yeah, it's close, it's close. Okay, there we go. That was Phoenix 25F. Scratch them off the list. Be grateful for it. Motorbikers 23 tiles north. Oh, I hope they don't come in here. That sucks so much. Alright, let's start. There we go. That should be me relatively secure. I've just made a big old barrier here out of shelving units. And I have the building to myself. I did not get injured. Should be able to sleep just fine here. I've got a couple of bear traps as well in case things go real rough. I'm just checking all the shelves to make sure there's nothing of value. Healing is nice. I let my stamina go down way too fast in that encounter with a neophyte. Really scunnered myself there a bit. But we survived another night. Will we make ourselves tough? think I will. I do love having that extra hit point, because you're so fragile in this game. Yeah, tough we go. And then I can use the health that we saw earlier. There's some of it. Don't need these shotty shells, but I will take that and heal myself up a bit. I will grab the incredibly rotted groceries, eat them. Sometimes if you eat rotten food, you lose all your stamina and throw up, but it still somehow gives you food. Right, I won't bother taking the health, I never do. And some might say it's a bad idea, but it's still my idea. Are we going to sleep here? It's a little risky, but I think we will. Let's just take a nap. Although, might be a nice idea to set up the bear traps. There we go. Trigger chance for me is 0% because I'm the one that set the trap. When traps were first added, it was really annoying because you'd walk through them and then your followers would immediately get destroyed by them. But they got changed so that you and your followers have no chance of proccing your own traps. Were there any more bear traps? Bear traps are rather nice. I mean, I would know. I've watched someone die to them. Caught my own leg in them as well. Okay, then in that case, there we go. I am sleeping behind a wall of bear traps, another wall of shelves, and another wall of shelves and barricaded glass door. We have a little bit of food, but not much. But we should be able to get a good night's sleep here. Is this game fair, or does it spawn super strong enemies near you regularly? It does constantly spawn enemies. The most unfair thing this game has is Black Ops. After a few weeks in-game, Black Ops units start spawning, and they have high damage precision rifles, which, well, they can just shoot and kill you in one hit unless you have good armor and lots of health, which you should have by that point. But there is a device, a Black Ops tracker, so you're incentivized to go to the difficult places to grab them, so that you can always check to see where they are. So really, if you play the game cleverly, there's no real unfair things like that. Okay, you might turn a corner and get shanked by someone you didn't, but you know, you should be preparing yourselves for those sorts of situations. So that was quite good. We slept through pretty much the entire day. We are hungry though, but what I can just do is make myself another defensive layer of consumed tinners. That way, if somebody manages to break through here and I somehow don't wake up, they might step on one of those cans to make some noise, which will also wake me up. I won't bother with that, but what I can do is just wait out some turns. Screams of terror to the south, not my problem. This game seems to have so many nice ideas and mechanics. I certainly think it does. I don't think it's a case of, ooh, looks good because Jake's playing it. It is a very good roguelike. In my humble opinion, of course. Alright, we're going to wait until about midnight. We're going to make another tinner defense. And then we're going to sleep again. Jake, you said a tinny was a drink. Does that mean like a soda or a beer? A beer in a can. So a Guinness would be a tinny. Or some Carlsberg would be a tinny. If you're having it in a tin, of course. Okay, regrettably we're going to have to leave now because I've run out of food in here. So I'm going to grab the bear traps. No good reason not to. I might find a good use for them. Should I proc them? Are they already considered procced? I don't know. Oh, it takes a turn to proc them. I don't know why you would ever not proc them then. Okay, that being as it is, let's go and make our way out. Activated. Well, we managed to avoid those, no bother. We're getting chased by a skelly the moment we set out, so just shoot it dead. So I have no food. I have only a few sleepy pills and low ammo. It's not a good time to be us. It's Soviet. I already blew up Soviet, so I don't need to waste my time with you. So I won't. Just make my way away from you. Pop you dead. Grab the rest of the ammo that I didn't get earlier. Stay locked and loaded. And we survived another night, so we grab ourselves Awake, Strong, Agile, Necros. These are all terrible picks. I'm going to go with Agile to make me less likely to die. And carry on away. Oh, oh, that's nice. Soldiers don't care about how many murders you've done. And they are excellent defense, so let's go 20 tiles to the west. Hang on, 20 tiles to the west? That's just where I came from. Soldiers, help! Right, they're just going to annihilate these fools. It does mean that I do not stand a chance if I actually start fighting these guys myself. So what do we have? Shojin, Wigglybee, KevDev, Nyx, and Catty Lars. Combat knife, heavy body armor. And they've got the strong weapons, the army rifle and the heavy pistol. Want it, but I can't really kill these people for it unless I land a very, very nice grenade on them. And I don't have grenades. What do we have? A Hell's Soul jacket? I'm better off with my own padded police jacket, I think. Lest I make too many enemies. So many of those names are good for me, says Orlov. Please grenade them. I don't have any grenades. I would have to go back to the Char Underground facility, get some more grenades and take care of them. But since it's Orlov... Hang on, what do we have here? Vermi 6 and Barcode Battler. And Vermi has 1 hit point. I think they're about to have no hit points. And I've just been caught doing murder by Barcode Battler. Well, have we killed Barcode? Does anybody happen to know? Because we could always kill them. They're wearing a Free Angel's jacket and have some stench. Not yet. Well, let's fix that then, shall we? What's their weapon? What's their melee weapon? They don't have a melee weapon. Well, bye-bye. Barcode Battler is very dead. Sadly, their jacket did reduce the amount of damage they take from shots by a little bit, but still got them killed. Fortunately, they had some sanity pills. I'm going to steal those sanity pills and... Hold on, what do we have here? Dr. Mensonge! Dr. Mensonge! It is time for you to die whilst I chew on these pills. Sadly, I can't quite hit you from here. There we go. Dr. Mensonge is a very dead man. Murdered Dr. Mensonge. Silly Panda moves unnoticed by Shadow. So Shadow didn't even notice us doing that killing. However, Super Saiyan 4312 is following Shadow and is armed dangerously heavily for me. I'm gonna take a few steps back and survey the situation from here. Dark Young says both those are on me. Don't be a coward. Being a coward has gotten me everywhere in life. I'd really like to just throw a grenade at them, but that's my solution to most things. I have an idea. I'm going to put down a bear trap. And then I'm going to put down my other bear traps as well. And then we're going to see what they make of that. If they want to come and get me. Right, so I'm gonna label Shadow my enemy. I'm going to hopefully kill Shadow in one shot. Bang! And the dirt is gone. So if you kill somebody's follower... other way around. If you kill someone's leader, the follower does not remain aggroed on you. Still, Super Saiyan is a dangerous foe because they have got tons of ammo for a reasonable gun, although they're immediately looting their dead cop. I hope I die. I have myself and my bingo cards as brute. That is brutal. I really, really don't want to aggro you. Oh, this is nice. So Rawful King is aggroing on Super Saiyan because they want Super Saiyan's food. And that makes two of us. I want that food as well. So this should keep both of you a bit busy. I was hoping it would, but you just kind of ran away from each other. What's all that about? I'll tell you what it's about. A shotgun is a better weapon in close proximity. Uh-oh. What was that? You aggressed James Leggett. I don't remember doing that. However... Are you following them? What's going on here? Why are you two fighting each other? I think you are. I'm not sure. Killing you would be self-defense. Right, well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to back up a bit and try and survey the situation here. Uh-oh. Okay, SS just aggroed me because they got led by the cop. This is a considerable problem for me. If we have to have a shooting match... well, they have firearm skill and I don't. I might just have to... Oh, Christ. Yeah, they landed one good shot on me there. Hopefully one good shot is all they get. But that did a lot of damage. It's too dangerous for me to remain in there. Like I said, someone else with a hunting rifle. Very bad news for me. A little tempted to sleep here, but since there are people that are hostile to me, I shouldn't hang around here for too long. Easy does it now. We're in a shopping district, so I might find somewhere with medicine. Just generally always what I'm looking for. Empty hunting rifle. Gun shop, but I don't need... Ooh, well, actually, if it has hunting rifle ammo, then that's interesting to me. It does not. That is a shame. Might get some more shotgun ammo while I'm here. Wouldn't hurt. What do we have over here? Google plexed and that traffic cone hanging around. Gotta remember the cops don't tend to like me since I've committed 13 murders. Oh, but I sense another murder right here. GF Mingo is just sitting around doing nothing. Have we killed GF Mingo before? I need a yes or no on that because I'm about to blow their brains out. They are sleeping after all. Uh-oh, that was their follower there. So I've just made an enemy that has a hunting rifle. Well, let's hope we kill them in one shot. We do. Good. Good, good, good. On top of that, they had ammo that I want and food that I want. So we're going to be taking just about everything they have. I'm going to eat the blue pills. I'm going to eat the sanity pills. I'm going to take the food and eat the food. And take even more ammo, ditch some of the shotgun ammo. Yeah, that should be fine. More food would be good food though. There's some tinnies in here. There are some tinnies in here, and I will take them all. I will take them instead of shotgun ammo. I'll just keep the shotgun for any close range murder that I want to commit. And, you know, while I'm here, let's completely fill our belly. Not that it matters too much, but yummy, yummy. What other turn-based roguelikes or lights have you played and enjoyed? Difficult question. I can't think of many. I'm not sure I can think of any. This game is just my ideal. I don't like this lack of health. I really need somewhere to get medicine. It's so easy to die in this game. It's unreal. General store sometimes has medicine, but medicine gets used up so quickly in this game. You get supply drops of medicine, so it's not like it's finite. It's actually one of the few infinite things in the game because it gets supply dropped. Uh-oh. What's your deal? Finian is being led by a cop and is aggroed on me, and they are equipped with a hunting rifle. That means I'm getting out of there. Oh, this is not looking so good. Tatan 3 is right next to me, though, and, bye. There was about a 1 in 10 chance that I missed that and they turned around and killed me, but thankfully that's not how it went. Hi Titan, bye Titan. I'm not liking the shopping district. It's too full of enemies for me. Although, funnily enough, quite void of zombies. As time goes on, zombies become more and more prevalent. Oh, I saw somebody there who was hostile to me. Let's just vamoose away. No need to stir that pot, but I am in desperate need of health. A lot of goodies there. None of it what I need, though. A little bit of shotgun ammo, but I could try for some rifle ammo here, though. I will need to sleep eventually as well, which is another problem. Food, fortunately, not being much of a problem for me, but keep ourselves reloaded, keep that food on us. Stay armed with a shotgun just because it's so good in short range. But yeah, we can expect houses to be fully looted by now. We're not going to be finding any fancy goods down there. There's another shopping district over to my right. This one's had no drugstores so far, which has been a big pain for me. It doesn't really matter which weapon you hold because you can switch without spending any time. Okay, midnight. Midnight is zombies invading. I don't know where they spawn. I don't know the logic of their spawns, but they do. Fentonkrol would probably die to a shotgun blast rather nicely. Would probably die, but they're a leader for somebody, I think. There's an L there that tells me they are a leader of who I don't know. But I'm sure somebody's Fentonkrol killed, and I'm here to oblige. Oh jeez! Didn't kill them. Right, they need to die. There we go. Whew. This is getting a little antsy. Let's turn on the light. There's a hunting supply store here, but I don't think that... Uh-oh. What do we have here? Blessed Baler. Goodbye, Blessed Baler. Pop. I got sanity pills, and killing all these people's making me a little bit insane in the membrane, so let's eat them all. Who are you? It's Brelix! I can't believe it's Brelix. You got anything that I really want? A Colt revolver. Oh, cool, you don't see those often. Hopefully Brelix doesn't want to kill me, because I want to kill Brelix. Anybody got a Brelix on their list? Sometimes it's just a matter of principle. Bye, Brelix. Oh, we're not alone. We're not alone. Why did that just break? Who's trying to get in? It's a Shambler, right. Shambler's gotta die. I'm gonna switch to shotgun. Pop, and I'm not risking it even at close range like that. Oh, jeez. Just as well, missed every shot. Right, let's keep that topped up. Let's keep our lack of sleep topped up. This is too risky. It's too dark. Need my flashlight on, even though I don't have a lot of juice for the flashlight. What is this? Green blueberry pancakes is after us as well. I will dispatch them. Weapon jam. Come on, we're indoors. I get the rain jamming the weapons, but there we go. You can also strike off blueberry pancakes. At 60 kills, I'm at 0, says Lizard. Right, I definitely need to revisit the numbers of this one then. Well, you know, bingo is a game of luck. Sometimes you got it. Sometimes you don't. Let's keep ourselves locked and loaded. God, I need some health so badly. Gonna chow down one more tinner. Let's venture back out. It's really, really dark. This heavy rain and deep night, causing there to be almost no visibility here. Also increases chance of weapon jams when it's raining. Just take out the skellies, no problem. I am one shot away from dying, of course, here. Oh, speaking of which, Karth79 is probably not very happy with me being here. And I saw they were armed, so I'm just going to move district here, don't mind me. Oh, we've been here before, we know it's not great. I might head up to the right. There's a general district and a shopping district. But my... Oh, geez, what? What kind of name is that? I'm not seeing that. Is that Tinendrill? Tinendrill? And they're being chased by Ionshik, so I'm not taking out Ionshik since they're a neophyte, but Tinendrill could die, and they drop a lot of canned food for me. Yes, Ionshik, it's you! You're a monster! Anyway, takes one to know one, so let's just pop you down. Hopefully I can land the hit. I can. We've murdered Tinedil, and now I have a neophyte and a shambler on me. So, bye! Say no to skellies, take that down as well. My flashlight is becoming a burden. It's just about out of juice. Hey, remember this is where we held out in the general store for a while. I could go down to the sewers. Oh, there's immediately a shambler there. Never mind that. Alright, at least we survived till morning, so our vision's going to be a lot better. Carpenter, Light Sleeper, Martial Art, Light Eater, Hardy. All are pretty bad. Think I'm going to take Hardy, just for the healing possibilities. Actually, not all were pretty bad. Oh, this is pretty bad, though. Funguson wants my police padded jacket and is immediately running to kill me. I'm just immediately going to... Holy Christ, why is it so fast? Get me away! Alright, get in here. Dispatch you. Again, you're not followed between districts. It's a bit of a saving grace. Let's eat this disgusting, rotting food. And let's re-emerge up here instead. Oh, I don't like this either. There's still an angry... Are you a zombie? No, that's Funguson. He's very alive. This is bad. Right, I'm going to step back out of here and kind of go up and around since this is looking grimbo for me. I also want my bear trap back. I can imagine a situation where that's useful. Soldiers, 56 tiles southwest. Murdering soldiers, probably not something I'm going to be able to do much of, so let's pass on that. Let's keep the skellies out of my way, and... Expired groceries, flashlight. Wouldn't mind a flashlight since my big flashlight is on its last legs right now. Oh, that one's not much better, but at least it'll last a lot longer. If I turn it off though... No, it doesn't lose me any vision. Okay. I hadn't noticed that I needed Tinedil, says Pandy. Oh, there you go. Who feels... Oh Christ, no, they're back! It's, who is it? It's Istar, Bilideros, and Jingo Rhythm. Nasty trio, and they're trying to steal my stuff. Get away! That's why I wish I had grenades. I need to make my way back to the Charnagarn facility. Where was that again? That's at C2, so it's actually just one up where I just was, but let's just hope that I can stay away from those ne'er-do-wells. If you could murder Jingo, that would be great. No, I could not murder 3 bikers that were racing at me with melee weapons, sadly. Oh Christ. Oh god, no. Get away, get away, get away. Get away even more. Just ran right into a skelly who nicked me one there. Having a slight problem here. Who would have thought going on a murder spree is not good for the anti-zombie population? And now we're seeing quite a lot of them. Oh god, it's full of zombambos here. Can I just run north? No, that skelly's going to catch me. What if I kill the skelly then run? I don't know if there are more skellies behind it, but I might just have to turn on my light, reload my gun, and leg it. What do we have here, though? Light rifle bullets, not necessarily needed, but some tinnies are always good. Gib. I do want those tinnies, actually, so drop the extra bullets and take the tinnies instead. Oh, he's not thrilled, is he? Char underground facility was in the top right of here. It's a dangerous place, but at least I can get some nades and possibly some healing. Or we're just going to find that we're going to be followed by a lot of zombies. Also, we're tired. And don't be nasty, some people are just born retired. Ah, crap. Oh, double crap, it's a zombie prince. Am I going to run around them and go down the Char underground facility, or am I going to lay it like a coward? Shopping District 1 North, but I am one tickle away from dying here. We both know the answer. Coward does seem like best approach. There's no guarantee I'll even get around these people. Oh, people, they're zombies. Also, I am quite close to getting tired, and it's not a good place to go sleeping down there in the Char underground facility. And yet, I cannot help but feel it is the right decision to head on down there. Oh my god, will these guys just leave me alone? There are so many zombies here. They're trashing the place. Who's chasing me anyway? Sankford, Extra Sugar, Ivki, and a couple of shamblers. And every step I take, I'm just getting more and more tired here. And again, one tickle away from dying. I turn off this torch, I don't think I'm getting any extra field of view from it. I shouldn't be taking the turns this tight. Could be anything there. Like that shambler. Oh, like those shamblers. If there are zombies in here, I've just gone and backed myself into a corner of dying. Oh, by the way, there could be health here. There is a little bit of health, but it's not worth it. Unless I can shut you out. Yeah, how you like that? I don't think they care much because they're just gonna break it down, but I need this health so badly. Ditch that, grab that, heal up, grab that. There goes the door, just in time for me to run here. Close that door. And... Well, let's go back in. I'm sure there are no zombies where the outbreak started. Of course, they would have all gone away from here. Right, we've entered Char underground facility 54-9. Get that torch on, get that gun out. Obliterate angry skeleton thing. I already did a bit of searching north. We're going to go south this time. I'm going to eat some tinny. Grab some tinny, keep on moving. Oh, now I've done it. I'm going to be using tinny and tinner interchangeably. Very different concepts. Yeah, one's edible and the other's Carlsberg. Okay, the hugest of the huge problems right now is that my character's about to get tired, which is going to make them move slower. I could sleep, but I would probably die here. You know what, I could just take a risk. Oh shoot, no I can't, I absolutely can't. Not if there are enemies that close to me. I need to hope that I find some drugs down here, or I've just gotten myself killed by coming down here. I've only got 2 hours before we get so sleepy that we can't run anymore. Please, 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 I need drugs. You know, I could just sleep, take a chance. If he starts bashing on the door, I'm sure we'll hear him. Oh god! Oh god, no. This is a bad idea. Run away. I took a short nap there, got a little bit of health back, and immediately had it ripped away from me by that zombie. I also slept with my torch on. Big mistake, wastes batteries. Come on, there's gotta be some kind of drugs around here. I think I'm in like the wrong part of the building for drugs. Oh, these look like drugs. Not the right kind of drugs, but if there are some drugs, there are going to be other drugs. So because I got infected above the threshold, I'm going to start getting negative events. That one happened just there, making me sick and weak. I lost half my stamina. You don't want that happening when you're running away, but look at that, drugs. Just what the doctor ordered. Right, I don't think bear trap's going to... I should have bear trapped when I went to sleep, shouldn't I? I'm going to drop the shotty shells because there'll be plenty of these down here. I'm going to heal with... Oh, fun times! Get away. Get the heck away. Heal up with what we can. Please, drugs. I need drugs. I'll need shotgun to take care of you. Close range. Minimize risk. Heal, heal, heal. Torch is almost out, which is going to make it terrifying to walk around here. Look at the other thing, Jake. What other thing? Oh, that's what I need. That is exactly what I need. Yes, 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 yes. Stay awake drugs. So I'm going to eat the food, and then the stay awake drugs. And take the healing and heal up. I'm just going to keep myself completely topped up. There we go. We are so doped up that we don't even sleep. How do I use this thing again? Spray with A. Directions to spray, or wait key to spray on yourself. There we go. So I've sprayed myself with the stench killer, so now they can't follow my smell. The stench killer is incredibly important, but at the same time I very rarely like to use up a slot for having it. And we found some very rare antiviral pills. I'm just going to clear my infection, but drop them, because I need the spare slot for other important things that I find. Like you, yes, please. More anti-sleep pills, I love them. A torch would be nice, but maybe I'm asking for too much. Don't like coming around here and finding all these blood splatters. Doesn't seem like it would be good, does it? Come on, gotta be something around here. Something worth my time. Okay, now I'm into the places where I can get goodies like this big old torch. Let there be light. Okay, I finally have field of view. Now what I can do, since I'm equipped for it, is run to each of the corners down here. Ooh, I really like big hammer. Sorry, huge hammer. I think I'll ditch the shotgun and take the huge hammer. Yeah, I'll go with that. I gotta go, it's getting too late, says Franco. I'm sure Voomer will continue. It's been going on later than I thought, hasn't it? How long have we been at this? 3¼ hours. I guess once I get out of here, I've just got to do a remarkable amount of effort into my murdering. been too little of it. I don't think I'll go and do the corners here. The Char underground facility is just too big. I will, however, take tough, because I like having all those hit points. And we get an achievement for surviving 7 days. Alright, we're in one of the power rooms. Great. You light up those 4 power rooms, and it's the end game quest, really, to get to all 4 corners of the Char underground facility and light it up. If you're prudent, though, it's not that difficult. I mean, here we are, only on day 7, and we're kind of killing it. He says, having run for his dear life on a desperate search for drugs. We've all been there. Alright, let's get out of here. There's murder to be done. Although I still would quite like to get some more drugs here. I think I will. I will go back down to Drugville, which is the bottom right of this screen. Is it? Are there drugs in the... Maybe this is more food than drugs. I don't know. Well, I will keep my belly topped up if nothing else. Ah, this must be the armory. Yeah, hunting rifles and shotty shells. But armory means grenades. I love grenades. Please, a full stack of grenades would go a long way for me. Drop that and grab myself a fully loaded gun. There's no way to take bullets out of your gun, sadly. Or if there is, I'm not aware of it. Ah, get off of me. Oh, Christ, get off of me. Yeah, damn these particularly strong skeletons, because they get to move twice for your one movement. And they take brutal advantage of that and start slapping you down. It's very unfair. Not seeing more grenades, sadly. A lot of goodies here, none of them grenades though, although there is a Z tracker. I think that just tells you where particularly nasty monsters are. Here we go, 4 grenades. Love grenades. What are we ditching for grenades? Crap, flashlight's just about out of juice and I still need to explore a bit more. Right, I'm gonna spray myself one more time. Spray with A on self. Ditch that. Grab the grenades, of course. Let's keep this on whilst it's still going. And go down into the drug corner. Try and get ourselves a few more drugs. Health restoring drugs, of course. We got plenty of anti-sleep meds. Which means we have to explore somewhere we haven't been, which would be like over here. Ooh. Found it in a oneer. Right, bye-bye you. Hello bandages. Get ourselves bandaged up. Out of juice though, I need to just find the health restorative drugs and get out of here. Give ourselves no longer needing sleep. Come on, health please. Being here without a torch is terrifying. It's down here. Char suit and pills, but no, we specifically need health restoration, which is bandages and first aid kits, and I'm not seeing much of either. We got ourselves way too bashed by those red skellies. They're too fast for me. And there's one right there. Pop. Easy to kill, but as the game description says, they're very annoying. Ah, oh, double whammy. Oh, and guarded by Skelly. There is a skill that lets you get more healing out of these things, but I see it as a bit of a waste early on. Okay, perfect. We're at full health. We got grenades. We got gun. We got anti-sleep meds. We're not infected. Our sanity is maxed out. The only thing I could reasonably ask for before leaving here is grabbing a bit more food. And I don't think that's too much to ask, so we'll stop by the living quarters here, which is a bit of a joke in a zombie-infested nightmare zone. We'll grab ourselves a tinner, grab ourselves some more tinners, keep our belly full. I imagine if you clean out this entire area, it's gotta be the best place to have a base. The hospital's amazing, but yeah, this place just seems better. Plus you get the cool music. And it's a lot easier to leave if, say, 20 neophytes start rolling on in. Alright, good job. That was an excellent job down there, in fact. And I know my excellent jobs. Right, let's not just die in one hit as we come out of here. It is midnight right now. We're a little bit tired, but we'll make do with that. Now we need to just go and murder. We have 4 grenades, the ultimate murdering tool. Just need to find people to get acquainted with for it. We haven't been to the hospital actually, so let's make that happen. A2, so we're going to head over to the left. Hello, Salix Exigua, civilian. I have a funny feeling that you're going to want some of this. You're now my enemy. And now you're very dead. What were you carrying on you there, though? More tinner. I'm gonna keep myself topped up so that I don't need any sleep. I think I should get rid of the bear trap, though. I'm just gonna ditch that here and take the canned food instead. Oh Christ, I didn't notice you creeping up on me, zombie master. So it happens when you're in deep night with rain. Tiny field of view. I assume someone already got the bingo, says they're running. No. Due to some poorly chosen numbers by me, some people are very much not getting anything crossed off. Did we kill Commissar Marek? I feel like I grenaded him at some point. I think I've killed him before. Somebody else would know, surely. I don't think we did, says El Coro. That's so. It was Soviet we killed. Alright, well, whilst we're at it then, I better kill Marek. He wouldn't want it any other way, really. Weapon keeps jamming on me. There we go. Okay, Commissar Marek is now down, and we can carry our way out of here. Marek died to a bear. Oh yeah, he did, but he wasn't our kill. I was wondering why it was getting so cold in here. The cats are opening all the doors. Right. Keep our belly topped up. If people are so foolish to throw their tinners away, I will be not so foolish and take them. Ooh, Joss V. Dead, but not by our hands. They only count if we're the ones that kill them. We've been robbed of some kills there before. Someone's bashing furniture to the east. I'll leave them to it. I'm wanting to head over to the hospice, so I'm heading to the... Oh, hello. Is there anyone left alive to kill? It's impossible to depopulate the world. New zombies arrive every midnight, and new refugees arrive each... well, at some point in the day. And then you get survivor groups that spawn, like... survivors, National Guard, bikers, gang members. Towards the end of the game, everyone stops spawning, aside from survivalists, though. Looks like National Guard have been here. The National Guard set up barricades like this. But here's the hospital. We were lucky to find that in a oneer. And I'm going to pull this car in the way, just to limit the amount of zombies that come in here. It's very exhausting to move an entire car, though. Strong martial arts, strong psyche, tough, or awake. I do like awake. I like it a lot, but I also like tough a lot. 54. That's nice. I think I'll take a nap here. top up our sleep and our stamina before we go in here, and just hope like hell we don't run into Jason again. Yeah, Runic, somebody's keeping, well, I think someone's keeping an updated list of all the murders. I should not have come here without a torch, but I think... Oh, crikey, there's someone alive in here. How's that possible? Sir Bolden de Haining. Does anybody need this guy dead? He seems like an easy target. I heard cars coming in Green District A3 about 1 day ago. Kill him. I need him, says Dark Lord Bane. Well, if you insist... I should have reloaded before doing this. Whoops. Oh well. Oh god. You had Alsvith by your side. Right. Equip huge hammer. Crush their heads. Squish. Alright. Alsvith chilled out after seeing what I did to the person she was following. And there are bandages on the floor there, so I'm going to tell you to shove off. I'm going to take them for myself. Oh, I think you took the bandages. Oh, you rotter. Well, I'll keep the tinner for myself. Kill Asfith as well. I also need them. What, you want me to double back and kill them? They might be gone by now. Ah, there they are. I'll let them get a little bit away from me, if they'd be so kind. And then I mark them as enemy. And again, I forgot to reload, so I hope I can take this out nice and clinically. That's a 12, and big hammer. Ooh, that's not enough. That's enough, though. Squishy, squishy. Oh yeah, Alsvith wasted a turn using those bandages that I wanted off of them, but too bad. This time I will remember to reload, though. Frees up a space in my inventory. Oh, what's this? Anon numbers. You rotter, right. I am not happy at the idea of there being zombies here, though. There we go. Anon numbers is also crossed off your lists, if you have him there. There's only about a 1 in 5 or 1 in 6 chance that anyone we kill is going to be on your list. Maybe even lower than that. Anon numbers does have a ridiculous amount of numbers, though. Kind of like Rhombic. Now, I've been murdering a fair bit, so I'm going to grab... Who's this? Patient Shook Knight. I'm going to take this book and read it. Every time you read a book... This is a system I really like. Whenever you read a book, there's a 10% chance you get bored of it. And I got bored in one shot there, sadly. Very fitting. But it means carrying a book around could be a very good way to maintain sanity. Especially if you just hole yourself up in the middle of nowhere. Nice, bandages. But I'm fully healed. It's funny, I thought I got tough and then didn't heal up. Got a lot of books on the ground here. I think a lot of patients spawn with books. Sadly though, I'm not seeing Jason. By now I would expect Jason to be dead. Unless he's one of these characters who doesn't need to eat. But I really want his axe, because it's unbreakable and extremely powerful. This iron gate has 800 health. I'm not going to break through it. I'll just open it up the old-fashioned way. A lot of corpses around here, but that's a whole lot of not my problem. If we see Jason around here, that's spooky, because I only have a field of view of 2. And he's a speedy guy. I can't just run around him here in this tight corridor. Who died around here? Zero motivation and security. They're dead, but you can't cross them off your list because we didn't. Hello! Not only is it serial killer Jason Myers, but it's Captain Crow. This could be a problem. Are you going to follow me up these stairs or not? Remember when I said this was a problem? Oh, that's exactly why it's a problem. Hello, Jason. Please stay on that side of the fence and let me shoot you to death. This is unceremonious, but if he gets close to me, he just kills me, so... There we go. That's actually brilliant news for me, because it means I can ditch this hammer and take his axe. There we go. It's unbreakable. To free the serial killer. I think I will. Thank you. But now I can light this place up without having to worry about Jason Myers. And that tells me that Jason does not have a hunger bar, because he certainly would not have lived for a week down here with no food. Okay, Jason's down. That makes my life a lot easier. Again, it's not as strong as the hammer, but the axe is unbreakable, so that's as good a reason as any to have it. I think I found your crash. The name list shouldn't have any blank lines in it. It can have a blank line at the end of the file, though. That's okay. Not sure I follow, but okay. You're telling me that I have an entry which is like 2 commas, for example, causing a blank entry. Sounds reasonable. There we go. Down goes Zombie Master. It tries to capitalize an empty name and hangs. Let's see. So it's whenever that empty name gets rolled. Okay, I'm down here, but an unfortunate thing in the game is that there are survivors that spawn down here. So they've actually been through and eaten all the food. So that you can't just come down here and find weeks worth of food and hold out with it. But if you bring food, you can certainly hold down here for a while. It's unlikely that zombies are going to follow you this far. And since I did bring some food with me... Oh, what the heck? Nurse McCain, N1. You've been here since the very start of the game. You're tired and hungry, and you're following your leader. Well, I'm afraid you have to die. Traitor. Get over here. Or, okay, I'm going to miss 3 times in a row. I'm going to take high stamina. I love high stamina. Good for those get out of jail free card moments. Oh, crumbs, you have a lot of healing on you, don't you? Bandages, medikits. You might not be an easy kill. But at least you're wasting your turns trying to heal. So there we go. McCain 1 is dead. I could have done with those bandages of yours and stuff, but too bad. But you were following somebody. Who were you following? I'm going to eliminate them as well. Who's this? Nurse I Am Not Crazy 00 is fighting me for some reason. Although we don't have a target. I think they've gone insane or something. Doesn't matter though. I'm here to take care of them. They have regular speed, so I'm just going to pop them dead. And if they get too close, I'm going to chop their head off. And now you can take I Am Not Crazy off your lists. It's getting a little too quiet here now, isn't it? Right, we can bandage up. Nice thing about humans is they're not going to infect you. We are tired, but I think I'm going to sleep here. I'm also going to take a medikit since I have the luxury of space. And I'm going to chow down on my crazy pills. There we go. Now we ourselves are getting a bit hungry, so let's just eat, and eat some more. And then I'm going to block off the entrance and sleep here. Been a while since we just had a good long sleep. To do that, I'm going to take my axe, I'm going to break down this door, and then I'm going to shove these like so. That's still not enough. Somebody can move in diagonally through that. There we go. And since I still am a little paranoid, I'm going to go in here, close this door, even barricade it, and now I'm just going to sleep in this really nasty little back place I've made in the storage area of the hospital. Sweet dreams. Not that I expect anybody to follow me here, but just in case some zombie or neophyte starts coming in. Didn't want to leave it to chance. Right, fill up our tummy. We have 15 hours worth of good food in us. All well and good. So now we get out. We don't need to live in fear of Jason Myers anymore. He cannot hurt us. And the lights are on in the hospital, so if we ever come back here, we'll be able to run through and see what's going on. Also another book. Grab it, read it, chuck it. Oh, we got bored of it fast again. It's only a 10% roll, but we got it. Sleeping on the tiled floor can't be fun. Surely we've nicked enough, like, nurse gowns and whatnot to make a makeshift bed. But the only things that count as comfortable sleeping are benches and beds. And of those, benches are the only ones that are forever, because all beds can be broken. I mean, there's a bed right here, but chop, 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 chop. You just reduce a bed to its composite parts and use those as barricades. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have been so keen to use up all my stamina there. Bobble Rob. Their zombie is after me, but that's okay. I've got Jason Myers' axe, so we can do the old shuffle step. 2 steps back and then a swing. So Bobby Le Rob's zombie is down, and you can cross him off your list as well. Another day made it. Carpentry, unsuspicious, agile, charismatic, bows. Those are all terrible. I'll take agile. Less likely to get hit is always a boon. What do we have here? Glue balls zombie. Yeah, don't mind me. You see, in many ways zombies are far less intimidating than humans. Zombies are never going to shoot you in this game. And for that I'm at least thankful. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I got glue ball. I just saw Shambler go down into the sewers. I wasn't even sure if they moved up and down between sewers and land, but there you go. Right then, where are we going to go from here? Could make a run back to the police station, just for old time's sake, and I think I will. There is something that we should be keeping an eye out for. If we ever see a precision rifle, we need to be a little bit scared, because that means that Black Ops are on the go. And Black Ops can just see you kill you. Oh crikey, there's a few of them here. I guess this is where agile comes into its own. The axe is really nice and strong, and I can keep swinging it safe in the knowledge that it can never break. Wouldn't mind having a spare big flashlight as well. I also need to go and get some food. We are pretty hungry. Oh, we're not this hungry. Shambler, 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 super skelly, skelly. Back we go. If I want to go to the police station, it's B1, so I can go up then, right? Okay, right, it's been a while since we've seen someone we can murder, and we just run into Archmagos Winter. They got 18 health, which sounds very killable. I might just walk up and chop their head off, though. Yeah, because if I shoot it, it'll become a shooting match, and they might be better at that than me. So I just run up, and I need to rest a bit, call them an enemy, and slice! Say goodbye to your freaking head, dumbass. Emperor Lelouch's alt is also around here, and I'm gonna have to do something about that. Engaging in melee with Zombie Master, are you? I can dig it. But I can also shoot you. Farewell. Alright, another 2 down. If you had Emperor Lelouch on your bingo card, well, no longer. They're very dead. Didn't have much of note there. There is something to be said for +3 against hits being better than 2 and 2. But I like the lack of suspicion to cops, because cops don't like me very much. Let's keep Jason's axe out, can't go wrong with it. Oh, starting to get a fair few zombies around. By the way, it occurs to me now that this has been going on for quite some time, and I think when we die, we're gonna have it that whoever had the most ticked off will win. Because I think we need to redo how the names are generated if we want to do this again. Because there are just too many names in the game for people to get bingos on it. So if you're like, ah, crap, I'm not getting any bingos going, don't worry. If you have enough of them ticked off, we'll call that a win. Quent's 27. Sorry, Quent's, but oh no, Quent's has friends. It's Plo. Oh my god, how can I not kill Plo? The answer is I cannot. Right. There you go. See how they like that? Alright, so Quent's is very dead. Plo got hit in the explosion. I don't think there's much left of Plo. Let's make sure there's nothing left of Plo. God, I love grenades in this game. I mean, they're so good. The corpse of Quent's turns into dust. Okay. Hello, Plo. And goodbye, Plo. Oh, I missed Plo. I missed Plo again. Well, this isn't good. Right. I missed Plo again! Come on, chop his head off! What's he made of? What is he made of? He doesn't even have agile. I'm just getting unlucky. Oh well. There we go. Take his head. Okay, that's Plo down, but there's also Howie, Yo-Yo McGee, and Halcyon 20. I've got 2 lines, 3 out of 7, and 9 in total, says Orlov. 9 sounds pretty good, but FG's has 10. Alright. You've got a gun, right? It's probably not a good idea to pick on Haley. Although you've got 3 rounds in it, I don't trust me to have a good time with that. Also, I need food badly. Thankfully, our good friend Plo was sitting on all this food. What a generous fellow. What the hell? You hear a woman laughing. I think there was one of the special characters over there. Well, don't mind me, I'm just going to fill my belly first. It's Famu Fataru, and they've got a special katana. That's so. Staying alive, they're not following the cop, but the cop probably wouldn't like me, just in general. Wait, are you fighting? Famu Fataru equipped army body armor and slashed Howie for 18 damage. I like the sound of a weapon that deals that kind of damage. Oh god, you just chopped him to death! Please don't come for me next. Are you hostile? Staying alive and following Yo-Yo McGee. Right, how about you die instead? Motorbikers to the west. Alright, let's take out Famu. Wait, what the hell just shot me? Do you have a gun? Oh, you do have a gun, and since you have that army body armor, it hurts. There we go. Took you out, but that was dangerous on me. Let's heal ourselves up and grab that katana. That's the reason I took you out. I want to see how good this is. 20 attack, so it's very likely to land a hit. 12 damage. Not as good as the axe, but far less stamina consumption. I think I will take it, especially since it's unbreakable. Watashi wa no teki o kiru. Words to live by. Now, the body armor provides a lot of protection, but the sheer fact that it slows you down means I don't want it. I hate going slower than zombies and other humans. Fill our belly, grab some tinner, and get moving. A few more rifle rounds wouldn't go amiss, but I'm not sure if there's any left over here. There are rifles, to be sure, but not rifle rounds. Recounting, I'd missed Llamas Unite. I'm at 10. Damn close, says Orlov. Damn close indeed. Oh, we're counting them all, El Coro. Crashes and restarts and all of that. Doesn't matter. We're counting. There's yet more tinner here. This is a good find. And there's Flannily 17 Zombie. Sounds... Oh god, there are a lot of them, sire. Okay, but this is a great opportunity. Oh, look at that. That's a blank name. If anybody has a blank name on their list, that could be yours. Anyway, these all need to die, so I'm gonna prep this grenade and just throw it in there. Yeah, I know I'm in the radius, that's fine. And then I gotta run the heck away from it. Kaboom. Frozen Kaiser got hit, but not killed. This could be a little awkward because now I'm being attacked from the back. Oh, I'm getting surrounded here. This isn't good. I mean, I do want you dead. I think I best leg it over here a bit. Oh god, there are a lot of zombies in this neighborhood. Who would believe? Right, and my stamina is whittling away here. Let's be clever. Let's get our gun out. Doesn't cost stamina to shoot gun, though it probably should. I will take out you. Oh, well, I will try to take you out. Alright, Frozen Kaiser is dead. And tell us something we don't know. And Flan Lee is going to be decapitated. Decapitated. There we go. Right, 3 for the price of 1 on that one. We took out I think we took out Mysterious No Name. Flan Lee is dead, and Kaiser is dead. Done the world a great service today. Still, it's a dangerous, dangerous neighborhood for us. And I'm getting a little bit sleepy here. And who do we have here? Tin Shadow. Is anybody desperate for Tin Shadow? Dark Young says he is. Well then, Tin Shadow. Wakazashi. So... Oh Christ, I missed. Get back here. Get back here. Oh dear Lord. Not only do you have a friend, but you've got a neophyte. Edward Betta's neophyte zombie. Well, this is a... It's a grenade situation if ever I saw one. I have this grenade. I'm just going to chow my anti-sleep pills. That didn't do enough though, did it? Right, well, if anything, you've got to die. Although the odds of hitting aren't great, I'll take it. That wasn't good enough. It's a horrible, horrible situation for Tin Shadow. Being chased by a neophyte and me. Oh, damn. Oh, shoot. Okay, so let me tell you why that was very bad. Tin Shadow got consumed by the neophyte, and the neophyte became a disciple. Disciples are, by default, faster than you. And they got a full health restore, they're at 80 health. I need to get away from this thing right freaking now. Was anything cool dropped here? Groceries, not cool enough, not worth risking my life over, that's for sure. I need Edward Betta though, says Dorothy. You want me to kill this thing? I don't want me to kill this thing, but... Oh, it's hard to hit. I'm having a hard time hitting this thing. Like a very hard time hitting this thing. And I don't have stamina anymore. Oh god, this is about to go very badly. Right, I'm going to run. Run, run, run. Down into the sewers here. Reload my gun. Ah, shoot. It's on me. It is on top of me. Oh, no. Okay. Well, unfortunately, you didn't get Edward Beta. Edward Beta got me. Okay, I think that's plenty enough for tonight. I don't think anybody got a bingo, so instead we're going to declare our winner as whoever got the most entries on their card. If you think you've got the highest, let yourself be known. I will of course confirm your card because I can generate one. So who do we have here? We got Orlov, who says they've got 11. So does Dark Lord Bane. Did anyone get more than 11? 8 including, well, do include the free space, it does count. 7 of Howie is Battleship Howie. No, Howie is Howie. The free space counts. Orlov is at 12. Okay, Orlov is the first to call 12, so I'll go with that. If anybody beats 12, I'll take it. Otherwise, I'll check Orlov. And then they win the prize. In the meantime, let's check how things went. You get a summary of how your run went. I don't know why they added the score system. I mean, who plays games for score these days? But hey, there are these achievements, but a lot of them are RNG, whether or not you encounter certain characters inside the world. But the important thing is getting into the Char underground facility. It's the coolest part of the game, in my opinion. Killed 49 skeletons, 13 men, 13 women, 4 police, 20 reds, damn skeletons, and committed 28 murders. Fun facts, while Silly Panda has died, others are still having fun. And we get a whole load of stats of how things went. Ah, what a shame, but yeah, the evolved zombies are no joke. Fast, powerful, rip you asunder. To think, if you go straight for the hospital and just rest down there, you can go 14 days or more very easily, because there's just so much food to last down there with. R.I.P. May his soul rest in peace. And you're our top scorer there as well. Let it be known that Edward Beta won this one altogether. Okay. We're going to come out of this. We're going to... might as well reincarnate. Why don't we play undead? We never see the undead, right? This is just how you shamble around and you can see the smell of stuff and you always have good sight, but we're getting aggroed. We're getting aggroed bad. I'll try to do the maths to see how many big cards... how big. If you just make them bigger, it's just less likely that you are going to be able to score the bingo. I think what I need to do is limit the amount of names in the game somehow, but I'll find some way to triage them. Orlov, what was your seed? Or how was it capitalized, rather? Because I think capitalization is important. Ah, you know what? I'm just going to trust Orlov. Why would we not trust Orlov around here? Anyway, I will get you your prize, Orlov, shortly. For now, though, it's a cheers, everybody joining. I don't know when I'll continue streaming, because it's very on-off. I am currently in Scotland and not by my computer in Sweden, but, well, Jake trusts the BR. I trust Orlov in spite of the BRness. Anyway, until streams come back, and certainly until we have more Murder Bingo, so cheers and cheerio.